What's up, everybody? This is Refried Beans.
And collard greens.
And we have a very special guest with us again, visiting. And we're going to do this one right.
Facts. Hello, everyone. It's KIWI. You can follow me at KIWI the brand on Instagram. I don't really want to put my Facebook out there. If you follow me, you follow me. You know what I'm saying? If you want to follow me, inbox me.
Hell yeah. So you're getting into doing credit, right? You're building people's credit up now?
Well, about that, I work with a team, the Credit Slayer. And I don't personally build credit. I have built my own credit. But she does it, and I'm just basically promoting for her with just getting people to sign up. I mean, you know, she's just getting whoever's knowledgeable. So I've actually been telling Lance and one of my friends recently about how they can build their credit and things like that. So I do have a few tips just based off of what I've done for myself. But she handles like the back end shit, like getting stuff disputed, you know, stuff like that. I've never done that myself. But people typically pay someone to do that part because sometimes they don't, approve it the first time. So it takes time to write the letters. It takes time to like put the information in. If they keep rejecting it, you got to keep putting it in until, you know, basically it works. Yeah. So everybody ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? So you pay her to do it. She sit there and do it for you. You really can get whatever off. So, you know, you get a few things off, your number go up. But the main point of it is just they want to see that you're responsible with paying your bills.
Yeah.
That's it. So
that shit is so important. I'm working on my credit right now. It's not horrible, but I mean, it could be better.
Yeah, you know, I'm working on mine, like I said, and I definitely see the benefits of having good credit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I started my own secured card with $300, and I swear about like probably not even 6 months they had doubled my shit.
Yes, it's amazing. Yeah, the secured
she
card
put me on that.
Yeah, they doubled my shit. That's free money. Y'all tripping.
Hell
yeah. Pay that shit back.
Right, I was about to say that. The main part where people fuck up, and this is what I was telling my friend yesterday, people don't use that shit to go have fun. If you got a phone bill, obviously you want your phone to stay on. Pay your fucking phone bill. Put the money back in there. What I did specifically, I opened myself a savings account. I made sure money stayed in that bitch, and I put it where they can just take it out of my account every time it's due. And then I'll put extra money on my credit card just so it's back at whatever number. Exactly. You know, like so that's just being first of all responsible, and also like proactive. Like you might forget or some shit. Life happens, so you got make sure you got money in a savings account, period. Yeah. There's no reason that, I don't know.
It's crazy how this isn't a subject in school, like grade school and shit. Like, they don't teach you that shit. And by the time you are eligible to have credit and shit, you fuck it up because you don't know nothing about it.
Right. Yeah. But the good, honestly, the good thing about that is you can always fix it. Like, people just leave their shit how it is. You can always fix it. Yeah. And it really, like, to me, you spending... Like, I was paying my phone bill first, and then I added my insurance on there. Okay, like, my money's a little better. Like, let me add my insurance. Now, $200 coming out of that thing. But I'm making sure, like I said, I got the money in my savings account. I got to pay for this stuff anyway. So, you know, the money's in my savings account. It takes it out, and it don't even take the whole amount. So, even if you don't have the money, just put whatever portion that... I just don't see... There's no reason your shit should be fucked up.
There's so many ways that you can help build your credit these days. Like,
and then for people that's even broke, it's like, take your paycheck, get a fucking credit card. You got that guaranteed money right there. Yeah. And then you getting your other paycheck. So if an emergency happened, boom, I got my secure fucking credit card. I can use this for backup. Like, it's... I don't know. People just don't be thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, people want to downplay credit instead of just using the shit. Like, everything in America is a finesse. Get on the fucking wave or be fucking lost.
That shit defines you too. When you got fucked up credit, you look like you ain't shit.
Yeah, and you can't have shit. Yeah. And
you can have shit, but you can't own shit.
Yeah, for real.
Everything got.
And they be like, "Oh, just pay with cash. Cash ain't shit." Like that part is even funny. Like, yes, we use cash. It's nothing but a trade of paper for goods. Exactly. But it's like
good credit makes you look responsible. It's like you got your shit together.
And if you understand real money, that shit is electronical. Paper is not real money. Real money is electronical. Like y'all just don't know what y'all talking about, bro. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. And a lot of this stuff is just you have to learn. But what I notice is people like always trying to downplay it, like, oh, you trading money. Like, it's just so funny. Oh, you doing Forex or whatever. But
shit, I wish I would have got into Forex years ago.
Hey, you can get into Forex right now. That's what. Hey,
you can always.
That's
get into
why.
That shit.
Right. And that's why, really, why I got this job. Because I'm like, look, I'm about to just goddamn take these checks, flip this shit, so I can make
the smart thing.
Yeah, exactly. And I already know the people.
It's investing.
It's investing, and you're, you know. Like, I'm not sitting here acting like I got all this money or anything like that, but I know what I'm doing with my money. And I've been like this for a long time because I've seen certain family members just be irresponsible.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I knew at a young age, I'm not going to be like that. Yeah. Like, I knew, like, this is not what you do. And a lot of stuff, like, people be trying to downplay, like, oh, if you single, you can't give relationship advice. Like, bruh, have you never been single before? Like, you not, like, what are you talking about? Yeah. Like, yeah, you can't, you can talk about where you fucked up. Yeah. And this is where you learn and shit. Like, we all supposed to be learning from each other. Exactly. So instead of people like, oh, credit don't mean shit, you need to have cash, because they insecure, because they know they irresponsible. Like, that's what it boils down to.
It's irresponsible. Right, it comes to that and music.
Yeah.
The influence. Yeah. Niggas want to have cars, niggas want to splurge.
Yeah, that whole
that's true.
What's that shit Kid Cudi said when the whole braggadocio shit, where you gotta be stunting up front, like you gotta have the biggest chain, you gotta have the hottest car,
surface shit.
Yeah, that shit don't matter. Like, work on the back end shit and then get that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, because if your back end,
yes, baby.
No.
Yes, baby. Yay.
She's so cute.
Yeah, to all the listeners, if y'all can hear a baby in the background.
It's Little Dynasty back there.
She's a beautiful little girl.
Thank you, guys. That's my baby.
No, she sounds like a happy kid.
She is really happy. I'm so grateful because I was a crazy ass motherfucker when I was pregnant. I was not nice at all.
Oh, man. On a different subject. Oh, man. I had thought about you when I heard on the radio they were talking about what Fantasia had said on I think, was it the Breakfast Club?
I'm sure a lot of people thought about
it. I was driving down the road and I'm just like, oh, I can't wait to get on Facebook and hear this shit.
That's funny as hell.
But then I seen you did post it and I was like, oh, it's not what I thought what she was going to say.
You know, I be surprising people sometimes.
I was like, oh, okay,
somebody else, it was another guy, actually, he reposted whatever I posted or whatever. And he was like, I usually don't agree with her, but she got a point here. Like, I don't even know if it was, it was about submission or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, people don't understand what it means. They just think it means control. I know it's not that because that's not what it is.
It's totally not that.
And the reason I get it is because I understand that you have to submit to God or your spiritual, whatever you believe in. That's how I look at it. And if you can't even do that part, you can't lead nobody nowhere. You don't even have faith. You don't even have faith.
I like that. And
I learned faith when I was homeless. And when I was out here sleeping in cars with my ex, like, it's like, you know, to me, it was like we always had to have faith that we was going to get some money, and we would always get some money. Or if we didn't get some money, we would get some help. If we didn't get somebody would help.
Yeah.
And that's why, you know, somebody was mentioning how, I remember I was saying something about, I needed to jump for my car, and it had made me upset because I had asked 3 black men And I know this shit, to me, it made me feel away. Because I just felt like they was telling me no. Maybe they wasn't. But that's how I felt. Like, I got the jumper cables. There, you know,
so
it's
you just needed somebody to come.
I just needed and they was telling me no. Wow. And this old white couple came and helped. I mean, they was old as shit. The man hands was shaking. Right.
Oh, Cletus.
So I was like, damn, you know, like, I mean, I always look at it like, people think I'm relying on people. I know God got me. Yeah. It's not about people. Yeah. It's about the fact that God not gonna leave me out here stranded. Yeah. That's what I know. I've never had. I know that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't got shit to do with us walking around here in these bodies. It's another source that's helping me make my path. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's what submission is. When I don't know where else to go, I'm letting you lead me. Yeah. I don't have another fucking choice. Yeah. And you should do that in your relationship because your man, you should trust yourself enough to know that you with a man that's going to lead you that way. Exactly. And I'm definitely not saying like I'm there all the way, you know. But I'm learning, you know. Yeah.
So, yeah. We go through our hard times too. And I always tell her like, shit could be worse, you know what I mean? Like, we try to stay so positive when shit's going downhill. Yeah. It's just like, look.
You got to.
We could like, I don't know. We just try to always look at it from like like the worst case scenario. It's like, look, it's not this. We can get out of this shit. So.
And that gives you an option of there's something else I can do. Like people always tell me like I think too deep. When people say that, I already know how they think.
That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. There's no such thing as.
Why you thinking so deep, nigga? I'm thinking like me. What you mean? First of all,
it's like, oh, so I'm looking at all sides, but it's like. So that's too deep for you. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Facts.
So. No, yeah, that whole submission thing. It's like, what is it? You said, what was it about submitting? That status.
That you. Oh.
You shouldn't have to. Basically, if you have to submit to a man that's telling you to submit, like that's obviously that's the wrong man for you.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like, I've been difficult in all the other relationships I've ever been with. Yeah. Like I've always been the one that's like, no, I'm the alpha in this fucking relationship. I'm that bitch. And then I met him, and I was like, damn, you humble me so much to the point where I'm like, I respect you as a person.
It's about respect. I trust you. Yes, absolutely.
So it wasn't hard to submit to another like personality that was like, oh shit, like you make me feel safe and I trust you with everything, and I'm like, you the man of the house, but you also let me feel like I'm the queen of the house. So it's like an equality thing, but it's also like it's like trust, and I don't know.
People be saying equality like, if you want to remember last time we was talking about paying all the bills. Yeah. So, you know, that's where that comes in. You trust, you know, if anything if you got pregnant and couldn't work, he gonna handle that shit.
He gonna take care of it.
Yeah. Period. But you have the option. That's all that matters. Yeah. You have the option and vice versa. Yep. And just because I speak on men does not mean your woman's supposed to be out here leaving. Like, I don't know how to get that out of what I'm saying. Like, you just think women not going to treat you right. That's how I feel about it. Yeah. Like, I have nothing. I'm saying how I feel about the situation. Y'all know that one post?
She said, get him, mama. Get him.
Y'all know that one post where it said a man that pays all the bills, and it was
shit. That's exactly what we talked about.
That shit got 30-something thousand shares right now, damn. And like 5,000 comments, bro.
That's pretty crazy.
And it's niggas so many people are mad, even women. They're just like going in, and I'm like, damn, why are so many people up? It's a meme.
You know how to stir people up.
I don't even do it on purpose.
It's some kind of fucking art you got. Like, you know how to fucking do it.
No, I'm always like, I don't know if she's trolling.
That's significant to me and you. That's interesting.
What do you mean?
You saying I know how to stir people up.
Oh, you know how to push his buttons?
I guess so.
I mean, Jane can push mine too. She knows my points.
To me, I'm like, I'm just talking. And
right, he'd be like, no, you talking shit. I just feel like I'm talking. Like, I don't be thinking I'm doing it.
And he hates
Now,
he be like, when y'all argue, innocent.
Oh shit.
Now, when y'all argue, does she have to have the last word?
Every time.
That's some bullshit. I don't believe that for nothing.
Jane's like that too, man.
I tell him, I want the last word.
Yeah. And no, it's times where I'm even agreeing. It'll get to the point where I'll just agree with her. I'm like, okay, I get it. And shoot. Yeah, but yeah. I'm like, what the fuck?
Damn, maybe that is true.
Now I gotta go.
I agree.
I'm like, what? Yeah, exactly. What more do you want? Like, what?
To leave it alone.
Yeah.
Don't say nothing else.
You still talk about it.
Yeah.
And then, look, you want the last word too then. Shit.
No, but then when he hit me with some sweet shit like, I agree, okay, I love you. Okay?
See, I told you.
I be like,
that's a shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
tactic.
I be like,
yeah, you don't know what to do after that.
I just be looking stupid.
Just like, kiss me. You know what I'm saying? Just kiss me.
Or I could just pull up at the drive-thru. What you want?
You want something to eat?
You want some chicken fries?
Right. And the mad voice and shit.
Yeah. You want some ketchup, baby? Here.
Snatching the bag and everything. Just snatch the bag. Oh my goddamn.
That is fucking hilarious.
And I always be like, he hates it. I be like, I'm just talking.
The fact that you said that just put a lot of things into perspective. Like, I wasn't really looking at it like, I know how to. I was not expecting that post to go viral. Yeah. Like, I literally saw somebody else post it. I saved the picture and posted it. That's all.
Do you know a lot of the people that share your shit or?
I mean,
30 something.
Not 30,000.
Well, yeah, I know, but like, is it a good ass number of them? Like,
no. Usually the people that I fuck with comment. Yes. Those be my mentors. Mm-hmm. But like the people that share my shit, I usually don't know them. Like, and then I've been getting hella followers lately. Like every day I'm getting like 100 followers for some reason. From that, I think it's from that one post, and I already was getting like, bro. The worst thing I ever did was start reading comments. That's when all this shit started. I started reading comments. I was like,
let them argue amongst themselves.
Yo, that shit was really interesting. I don't even know what post I saw, but I saw somebody say something real good. And I was like, oh, I got to comment on this.
And then you keep commenting.
Yeah.
And I'm that person
then it just turned into this thing.
I'm that person that reads all 300 comments
and I'm nosy. So I'm like, I like at first I would just be on my timeline. I wouldn't even be reading comments. I don't even know where that came. But to be honest, like even since MySpace, I've always like, I don't know, like even when I was lesbian, like I would go on, Downlink. They had this little lesbian website, and we could chat with each other, and I'd be talking to people in different cities. I've been following this one girl since she was 14, bro. We still friends.
Wow.
We still friends. That's my nigga.
I don't know about that.
She lives in California. We've never met. We've never met or anything. But like, I really be like, I mean, I know some people think that's I have real friendships. Mm-hmm. It's not like I only have online friendships, but I've really been like connected.
Is a real thing though.
It is. Like I've been connecting with people since MySpace days. Like people that's even famous now or like really like popular. Like I still be knowing these people. Like it's just weird. I don't know.
Oh, MySpace.
I miss MySpace.
Yeah.
Why ain't on your fucking top friend list?
Right. I used to get that shit, but it'd be from friends. It wouldn't even be like somebody I was dating.
They would confront you at school.
Hell yeah.
Why you moved me to 6? Like, bitch, damn.
It's on random.
Yeah, it's on random, yeah.
Because they liked all 20 of my last album, my whole album. They liked all my pictures.
That was a problem for real.
No,
that shit's like a music site now, ain't it?
It's just straight music now. Because you remember, I still know my login.
I
went on there and they basically
locked
erased all my motherfucking pictures or locked them.
Well, no, my pictures are still there. I just can't even click on them.
There's only one album that's still open, and it was like my profile pictures. But they locked all my albums.
Y'all, I've had content. I can even think from back when we had AOL, and I'd be in chat rooms.
Yeah, I used to be on chat rooms too.
So this is I guess I have mastered this shit. I've been doing this shit since I was a kid.
You've been an online guru entity icon.
And it's good because I also had the outside shit. Like, I would go outside every day with my friends, so I know how to and then, like, even down to I moved a lot when I was young. Like, my mom just moved us a lot, so I used to think this, bro, either I'm be eating lunch by myself or I need to make a friend before lunchtime.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good way to look at it, because kids that move around a lot, you're gonna have to do that.
So I would so when I moved to Charlotte and she was about to switch me from schools again, I was like, no, like, I'm tired of making new friends.
What high school did you go to?
West Charlotte. So I moved to university, and she was trying to get me to go to Vance, and I just had a bad feeling about it. I didn't think I should have went there. I probably would not have graduated.
I went to West Meg.
I don't know. I just had a really bad feeling about it.
And then my senior and what's 11th grade? Sophomore? No.
Junior.
My junior year. God damn, I ain't been in school.
I know, right? Oh my God, I be seeing like college kids. I be seeing college kids now. I be like, damn, they look like babies.
Or they be like really tall with a baby face, like my brother.
Yes.
And I'm like, you look like an overgrown baby.
Yes.
Like, how old
that's how my brother looks.
My brother's like 6'3", and he's like, I'm like, you got the little scruff on your chin.
I'm sorry, I just gotta say it. That's why I don't understand how these older guys be saying they don't know, like, a girl's like, bruh, you can tell, like, they got these baby. I mean, I just feel like you only looking at their body. You're not looking at their face structure. You looking at their body. Like, you know, when they go for younger girls and they be like, oh, I didn't know because her body. Look at her body. Bro, you only looking at her body. That's why.
Women develop so early. My mom said back in her day, there was girls in her elementary class that was 9 years old getting periods and titties. And
I got my period at 9. No, 10.
I was like,
I was in the 5th grade.
Yeah.
On my period.
So we developed.
Was yours a bad experience? Like, did you bleed on yourself?
It wasn't. I have had times where I bled on myself at school. And luckily I had friends that were like, bruh.
I didn't get mine until I was in middle school.
I was in middle school.
I was probably, and when my accident happened, I was probably 7th grade, I think. 7th or 8th grade.
Oh, she cool.
Yeah, I was like 7th or 8th. We were all like.
And yours was a bad experience, wasn't it?
I think that's when I found out I was getting my period for the first time, because I was like, it was like uniforms. So it had been 8th grade. We had uniforms or whatever, khaki pants, sitting in fucking class.
Sheesh.
And I felt something weird. My stomach was hurting the whole day, but I didn't tell nobody because I'm like, I ain't got a period yet. Nah, that shit. I'm glad I had a hoodie on that day and tied that bitch around my waist.
Hell yeah. That's exactly what I had when that shit happened. And then after that, I made sure I always had a fucking jacket. Fuck that.
Every time.
Well, as a man.
That's so embarrassing. Like, I mean, luckily it wasn't like really humiliating. Like, nobody teased me or anything. But just the fact that it's just like, oh my God.
It can be traumatizing.
And that shit is still traumatizing as an adult. Like, when you're dating as a fucking grown woman, because you have men out here that don't know how to handle that shit like a grown ass man. Like, so God forbid you bleed in this nigga bed or something. I mean, I haven't.
You probably get put on blast. If you messing with somebody petty, they're gonna put you on blast.
That's the most immature
That's so
shit.
Immature.
To be like, we talking, or you might have, this is my first time sleeping at this nigga's house, whatever.
Right.
And then you accidentally. No, because we know how our bodies work.
Yeah, exactly.
You can wear a pad and everything. That shit'll drip off where the hell it want to drip off at. If it want to drip, if it want to come up my back, it's gonna come up. Like,
that's what happens. That's what happens. And you be so
all the
fucking
pads
annoyed.
In the world.
Facts. You be feeling like you need one all the way up your fucking back. Gotta put a diaper on, bruh.
I ain't lying. Be this long.
He'll tell you when I'm on my period, don't touch my butt. Like, I be feeling like I got on a diaper. Don't fucking touch my butt.
I still touch it too. I don't give a fuck.
They still touch it. And I call it a diaper. I be like,
yes, that's what it feels like.
Don't shift my shit. Do not shift it. Girl, you shifted it, trying to caress on a diaper.
I be behind her ear. I'm the big spoon. Man, move that shit aside real quick.
I be fucking up the rotation before it be. I be like,
that's hilarious. That shit's real though.
Girl, that's real life shit.
Yes, baby. Yes, baby. Hi.
Princess Dynasty.
Hey, girl.
I actually love that you named her Dynasty.
Her name is Dynasty Reign.
That's what's up.
I love that.
Reign.
I would have never came up with that.
It took a long time.
No, like I love that. That's like
I was like, I need something real significant. You know, I'm spiritual and shit.
Yeah, Keisha.
Ain't nothing wrong with Keisha, okay? Yeah, excuse that. Oh, shut up. And this nigga, my baby daddy name start with a K. And he wanted to name her something with a K. I was like, nigga, and I'm not, because you got the wrong idea.
My baby mama's aunt, she tried to invent my name and my baby mama's name together. That shit sounded ghetto.
Like
I said, my baby not getting no job with this
your
shit.
Your real first name?
Yeah, my real first name.
Oh, no.
Stop it. Look at her throwing it. I told y'all.
What did she do? I gave her the cotton balls. She sat and tore them up and was singing her songs. And I'm like, you that girl. I love it.
Now she done threw the little toy. I'm sorry. She got a little.
It's okay. Bella throws her toys.
It'd be chopped baby doll hair all over the place. And
yeah, chalk. Oh, yeah.
That shit is wild.
I mean, luckily you can clean that up. But she ready to go.
Baby hop.
Oh, chopped?
Yeah, she cuts her baby doll's hair off. She decapitates them and shit. I'll be like, Bella, stop.
I feel like that would be Dynasty, man. She's so rough.
Bro, Barbie doll.
I'm not ready for that.
The brand Barbie, that shit is expensive. I bought her this little Barbie doll about this tall with a horse. That shit was $15. We got home. I think, she cut all the doll's hair off.
The day we got it.
Yeah, and she cut the horse's hair off. And I'm like, man, she started coloring on
maybe
the
she want to be a Barbie. I mean,
I don't know.
I said, that'll be your last Barbie brand Barbie. Not Mattel. You get a dollar store.
Right.
Hell no.
Only on special occasions. But she's doing better, obviously. She gets older, but...
They have their phases. That's just how I look at it. She going through a phase where she want to throw shit. Okay. I'm going to tell her no as much as I can.
Mine's in her diva stage right now. Man, that shit is annoying.
Let's talk about yesterday.
Yeah, go ahead, baby. You tell them.
Okay, so we knew it was our weekend to have baby girl. We're like, okay, yeah, we're going to take her out. So I was like, instead of being at home hanging out, let's take her to not just the park, but like, there's Freedom Park, and then the Discovery Place Nature Museum is right in the cut.
That's it.
And I haven't been there in so long, and I was like, oh shit, we ain't took her to no nature museum. That would be really cute.
Damn, that would be nice. Where is it?
At Freedom
Park in the cut when you cross the little bridge.
Really? I've never been to Freedom. Okay, baby.
It's $8 per person. It's real cute. It's really big and special. They have a little section for little toddlers to play, like a little inside jungle gym. It's really cute with live animals and everything.
Oh really?
They have animals. They have a butterfly garden.
Oh my god!
It's so cute.
Go.
And we got there just in time, so I was like, we're rushing. We're like, let's go. At 2:00, they have the live alligator feeding. They have this cute little baby alligator in this big ass tank, like in the main lobby. And we didn't tell her anything. We were like, it's a surprise. We're gonna take you. We take her there, pay for it. We see the live alligator. She was like, oh, I don't want to watch that. And she just walks off. And we were like, excuse
unimpressed, bro.
me. We were there 3 minutes while the live alligator feeding was going. She said, I don't care about watching it eat. And she walked off. I was like,
jeez.
Our efforts. And we had sat in traffic because the festival in the park was going on. So it was like, the whole Freedom Park was packed.
Yeah, it was.
We sat in traffic for 20 minutes trying to find parking. In traffic.
It was the weekend?
Yeah. Yes, it was
it was Friday,
Saturday morning.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
And then today is the last day.
I'm trying to go live.
No,
you're good.
No, but it was a lot of fun. But it was like, damn girl, just shit on our little efforts that we made. She shits on us all the time.
She does, man.
No, I believe it because she even does that sometimes. I think we took her to we tried to take her to the zoo and she didn't. She wasn't fun.
Oh my god.
She was like, whatever.
And then even when we buy her toys, we've taken her to the park.
Oh, dude.
She doesn't give a fuck about.
And she just walks around just like.
She plays with the dirt.
Oh.
She plays with the dirt.
My little girl, when we took her, she walked. There's kids running around everywhere.
Yeah.
So instead of running around climbing on shit, she's just moseying along, and she just walks, and she doesn't even touch anything. She's standing in the way, like she's in front of like I don't know this little obstacle course thing. She stands right in the middle of it
and let the kids form a line. They're like looking at her like, can you
they're
move?
like, can you move? And she's just
and she just stands there like.
I'd be like, Bella, stop being weird, bro.
Get out of the way. Like she's
that's my child.
Nonchalant.
Right.
I love her to death.
And then she was like, I want to go play on the swings. And so she was content on the swings. But the jungle gym, she was like, I want to go to the park. We're like, okay, you're bored of the nature museum all damn ready. We were there for fucking 45 minutes or so. There was so much stuff she could have played with. She just skipped over it. Mm-hmm. And then we got to the park and she was standing there blocking the other kids. We was like, get out the way. And then she was like, well, I don't want to play on the slides. I want to go to the swings. And then we went to the swings. And then she was bored of the swings. We're like, oh my God. And they had carnival rides. Like, I wish we would have known it was Festival in the Park. We didn't know until we were driving up. Oh. And they had carnival rides. Like, girl, that park was.
How did you find out? I didn't know until y'all.
We just walked up, and then I Googled it, and I was like, "Is it Festival in the Park?" Because I don't know what time.
I would love to do stuff like that with her.
It's really cute. They had like vendors, like food trucks, park back to back. Girl, the park was packed. Yeah. With music.
I've never been to Freedom Park.
Really?
I literally
we need to have a play date. Like,
yeah.
all my friend girls that have their kids.
Friend girls that got kids, come out to Freedom Park.
That would be so
Dynasty, get that out your mouth.
Such a mom outburst.
Dad's just be like, hey.
Look at her, throwing it.
Hey.
She looked dead at me and do it.
Mommy mode like, immediately. Like, excuse me.
Facts.
Oh, one time we were leaving the house. It was raining outside, and so Jane had to hold the umbrella for Bella. So I was the last one to leave. I had to lock the door. So
do they have like baby umbrellas?
They do, but I haven't bought her one yet.
That's so cute.
We just have a whole bunch of regular
ones. I've never
ones.
seen one. That's so
they're like the little cartoon ones.
And so Jane was just like, hurry up, come on, Bella. She is strolling. I mean, she's like, I don't care. And she's walking like her shit don't stink.
I was like, okay, Mariah Carey.
Right?
Okay.
No, she's that bad.
Do you want me to pick you up while we're at it?
Bro, that is so funny. That got to be because she's spoiled.
Spoiled as hell.
And she knows it. She's like, we're just going to Walmart.
I feel like that's how she acts. She's young right now, but she really be like, she just know.
Yeah,
like,
they be knowing what they
doing. Everybody loves her. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They know what they doing.
Like I said, she looked dead at me and said,
do something.
Because I said,
oh, baby.
Get it out her mouth.
Baby girl, no. Like,
I don't know how to get her to listen to me.
Yeah, she's the worst with my parents, man.
Because like, if you treat them a certain type of way, they know how to act around certain people.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. She be cutting up with me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she cut out.
My little girl, she know I don't play. I'm like, nah.
And
what I say goes. I'm like,
she don't try it as much.
But like, if my parents are in front of me, she love to be. She's not a crybaby at all. But when she gets around them,
she turns into one.
The fucking wind will make her cry, like anything.
And they will console.
Oh no, she act like that with me. She be like the perfect angel with everybody else. I be like, bro. They be like, I've never seen her do that. I'm like, she be doing it, and now they be seeing it now.
They know. They know who they can try.
Yeah, she be trying me. I know, so I be like, damn, she be trying me. Like, what am I doing wrong? She be trying the shit out of me.
She like, mommy, you love me too much.
Right. Mommy. I be trying to sound serious and everything. She just do. I be like, Dynasty, sit down.
You ain't got no bass in your voice. That's probably why she.
I don't know. Right.
No, look. Did y'all see that clip, that GIF or whatever of that mom? And the son was sitting at the table with her, and I don't know what she was trying to get him to eat. I forgot, but she was like telling the baby doll to eat the food, and then she started whooping the baby doll in the bed, and the son was like, "Oh shit!"
It straightened up.
He was like, "I'm gonna eat that shit." That indirect discipline. Yeah.
Right.
No, and it worked. Obviously, it's like reverse psychology.
Yeah, but no, I don't know. I ain't trying to go about it like that. I don't know, man. I'll be the one.
You ain't gonna whoop the baby doll in front of him.
I go crazy.
I'll DDT that little motherfucker.
No.
Do it again.
I just feel like that's scary.
What?
Do it again.
I'm dead as fuck scared of my mom to this day, and she my best friend. I still be looking like she'll still punch me in my chest. Hell no, that's my mom.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I do be popping her ass sometimes because shit, I don't be knowing what else to do and shit.
I mean, I'm all for it. Fuck that. These kids need discipline. That like these crazy ass little badass kids nowadays.
I don't feel. This is where I always no. This is where I always disagree with people, and they be mad at me, but I just don't agree with that shit.
I don't think everything.
No, I don't feel like it has to.
I don't feel like everything has to be like that. Like
I don't.
No, I mean you ain't got a TKO on, but you know what I mean. Like
no, but look, because Bella comes up, she has a great time. I don't even know the last time you popped her at all.
Yeah, because she know better.
It might have taken years ago, like one good time, like 1 year, another good time. Like
I've only had to pop her twice.
Exactly.
In my whole life, and after that, like she just knows.
She just knows.
Yeah. I just don't feel like. I feel like.
I feel like that's all it takes.
It's like a certain dominance.
But
real quick.
To me,
like,
it's,
hey, I'm the parent.
But I don't feel like it was you popping her. It's a respect level that she had to learn.
But that's what discipline is.
Too,
it's like,
but it doesn't have to be popping. Or
no, like,
I'm not gonna say popping.
I get what you mean.
You know, like it's not about that. She just respects you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you do shit where your child doesn't respect, and that's why I be saying like somebody would.
That makes a lot of sense. I knew what you're going with this.
You know what I'm saying? Like to me, like somebody would look at Dynasty throwing shit as, oh, she disrespected me. Like she's a
kid.
But it's people out here
that really
like
think that's we've witnessed
like people
somebody
really
pop their child over everything or cuss them or verbally abuse them.
Even verbally.
You using intimidation way too hard on your
child. So to me, it's not about. I don't feel like it's her thinking, oh, he popped me, so now I'm listening. It's about, okay, my dad.
No, like like the girl that we're talking about, she verbally abuses her.
Her daughter.
And usually when people go that route, they do that too because they don't know how to control their temper. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why would you hit your? I just look at it like this.
She's being a kid.
Thank you.
She's playing. Her throwing stuff is like
her learning is her exploring. Exactly. Yeah. Like I'm throwing shit. You know, I don't know what she thinks that means.
Not every reaction deserves an ass whooping. Like, you don't have to do that shit.
Especially
every
time.
I don't feel like you. Me personally, I don't feel like you ever have to beat their ass. I just don't feel like you got to take a belt and do none of that. And also, I feel like if you do have to do that, it's because of how you raised your child. If you feel like you got to go there, your child is out of control for a reason. That's how I look at it.
I can understand why you.
That makes sense too.
You know what I'm saying?
No, because
like even with Bella, you know, I've only disciplined her twice, and it wasn't nothing.
And even my baby daddy, like he's raised another little boy. Like outside of us, that's not his. But he was like, he's never, like they've never had to whoop him because he just respects him. Yeah. Like my baby daddy don't, you know, he has his ways, but overall he's not like a temperamental person. Like he knows how to stay calm. You know, like that's not how he would go about things. And then even down to, I look at it all the way down to this, like even when the baby's a child, like people be like, oh, let him cry, you know what I'm saying, so they can learn independence, but your child is not supposed to be independent.
Learning independence,
or so they can learn how to just that's the word.
So they're supposed to just stop crying. Now I'm like in the middle because I'm like, don't overly don't let the baby holler all damn night, but like at the same time don't like coddle them to death to the point where they're gonna be spoiled and like they're dependent.
They're dependent. So this is how I deal with her. And like y'all said earlier, like she's a really happy and the reason why I think my daughter is a happy baby, and she doesn't like, this is how she is.
She has like her the happiest kid ever.
And everybody that meets her says this, and and it's weird talking. I don't like to feel, I don't know.
Be proud of your mother.
I guess I don't like to feel proud.
You're very modest about the way that you mother because obviously she's not tearing up our house. She's not running through here screaming. She's not coming over here hitting us.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know,
she ain't doing shit outrageous.
Because we've been at people's houses and we're like, why is your child hitting me? And why are you letting them hit me and scratch me and shit? Like, what the fuck?
Exactly. Why are you letting them do that? So I ain't gonna lie, my daughter be biting sometimes, but she not gonna randomly come up to you and bite you. She gonna do it to who she's comfortable with. So I might like put my hand over her mouth or something, play with her, and she might, and she doesn't even try to bite hard. It just be like, oh, like she knows, you know. And that came from even when she was young. All right. When I was pregnant, I was like researching everything because, you know, I'm a naturalist. Like I was just trying to go about this a certain type of way. And I started researching stuff like, I can't remember specifically what it was, but it was talking about like different mammals and how they parent. And depending on what type of mammal it is, that's how you have to parent the baby. Okay. So they were talking about monkeys and like kangaroos. When they have their babies, the baby is attached to them for however many months until they know how to fend for themselves. But then you have something like a horse. When a horse has a baby, it comes out, it's independent already. Like it has to be. A horse can't hold this baby. A horse can't, you know what I'm saying? Like a baby comes out weak, so it can't use its arms and its legs. We have arms and legs, so we can carry our baby. We can use our
nurturing,
legs.
just like apes and primates and stuff.
Exactly. A dolphin, when a dolphin has
it's kind of like, I'm here for you for a couple, just to make sure you know the rules.
Yeah. On some real shit, like birds can't carry their baby, so if you come out and can't survive, you just gone. Like I remember I watched these ducks hatch. Yeah. And it was one that was far behind, and that motherfucker was just leaving.
And the mama be like, and they was
gone. The week is gone because I can't help you. Yeah. That's what it is. So when I had Dynasty, it was like they have a thing called the 4th trimester. Okay. And this is after the baby is born. And because you carried your baby for 9 months, they still need that nurturing. All they know is your body warmth. They just know your heartbeat. That's all they know. Yeah. For a long... At least until 6 to 8, because I started working at 8 months, and that's when she started becoming more independent. So I'm gonna say around 6 months, she started not wanting me, but by that time she was sleeping with me. I said before that she wasn't gonna be sleeping in the bed with me, none of that. But I'm breastfeeding, so it was easier for her to sleep with me. But I see how that created a bond between us of trust.
That makes sense.
She trusted me. Yeah. Like, this is the person that brought me here. Yeah. I'm God to her. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I even went to a church where they talked about that. The first voice that your baby hears is yours. You are God to your baby. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So when your baby comes out, you have to take care of it until it trusts you. Yeah. And when they trust you, then they know they can be on their own because they know, I got my mommy. I got my daddy. Mm-hmm. They're here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that's what it is. So now she knows, like, we're here for her. She's not... you know, I pay attention to how she acts, so I know if she's uncomfortable or whatever. If she don't like somebody, she don't touch them. I let her make that choice. To me, that's important. Yeah. That's how you teach kids how to have their boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Girl. Like, all of that.
You are getting into parenting 101. I'm here for it.
I'm just saying, you know, this is just me being very observant and just, I don't know. It's like I already know this or something. I don't know.
Those parenting skills come in when you have a baby. Like, cause before I had my baby, like, you know, I was like, nah, fuck kids, I don't want them. And I ain't want them to do
I know a lot of people like that.
And then once I had my baby, I'm like, no, this is my child, and like, I'm doing this for her, and like, don't touch my baby.
You know what's funny? I was talking to this guy, and he was talking about he had sex with this girl. I guess she like cheated on her boyfriend or something. And what happened was, she ended up being pregnant. And she told him, and he was like, well, you know, you had a boyfriend, so I don't really know if the baby is mine, you know. So he was straight up about how he wasn't there during the while she was pregnant. Yeah. But when she had the baby, she called him. So he was like, you know, he didn't know if he should be in the room, you know, like he didn't know and all of that. But she never gave him a hard time about that because she understood the situation. So he wasn't in the room when she had the baby or none of that. But he said when he first held the baby, he was like, bro, this baby better be mine. Like, nobody better motherfucking touch this baby. Like, period. If this baby ain't mine, I'm going off. Like, it's my baby now. Fuck the daddy. Like,
it's crazy. I don't understand how people can, like, abandon their kids. Like, you know, like, deadbeat dads or deadbeat moms. Like, it's I don't know. I don't get that shit. It's hard. Like I could never look at my baby and just be like, you know what, fuck her.
And whatever. I come from a like deadbeat dad. Like my mom was young. They were young. Like she was like going on 15, I think it's scary. And he was going on probably like 16. And it's like, bro,
because
like
when I had my daughter, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's just one of those weird things. It's like you look at them and I'm like, well, my mom kind of just did what she had to do, and like she was young. She was like she literally was about to turn 15 when she had me, so she was really fucking young. And I'm like, how do you just go on with your life being okay with not knowing? Even if it's just like, you know, it's like some people really just go on with their fucking lives. And you're like, well, damn, like
and you know they think about you, and that's how you know. Like, I mean, some people just don't grow up.
Maybe it's like shame or something, or they're just like
they can't face it. If you're a person that never knew how to grow up,
they don't grow up.
They don't. They never face their fears.
I know some grown ass men now that don't even have kids, but they don't want nothing for their damn selves.
Yeah, exactly.
And that shit be aggravating.
Because they don't know how to face their fears. That's really what it boils down to.
What are you fucking afraid of? Failure? Mm-hmm. Face that shit, man.
I guess
everybody gonna fail.
Right. You won't get nowhere without failure.
And
failure is a learning, like it's a positive. It's a positive.
It's a stepping stone.
Like, you know not to do that again because it didn't work. So
learn from that experience, not just
learn
not.
From it. Don't just stop.
You more of a failure when you don't fucking try.
Facts.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
To me, honestly, I've learned the most from fucked up shit that's happened to me, or just watching other people fucked up shit. And like that's how I don't know, like I feel like I'm very knowledgeable, but it's just I've just paid attention to a lot of shit. I know these type of people act this way. These type of people act this way.
It gets frustrating when it's like you can take them to the water, but you can't make them drink.
You can't make
them
drink.
And it's like, fuck, dude, I got it laid out for you.
And then you want to shove their head in there, but then you're going to drown them to death. So it's like, nah,
but you got to understand, at some point, you've also been there. Like, maybe it was with your parents.
I've needed that push before,
But then some people just don't take it because you're like, dude, I'm speaking from experience. Like, I'm trying to help you because I've been there.
But those are the people you just leave it alone. All you got to do is say it once. You know what I'm saying?
I'm one of those. I can't sit here and beg you to.
It just sucks when it's somebody that you care about too.
I know.
It's like,
it does.
I'm watching you and you're fucking not be shit.
You wear yourself out. No, like you will wear yourself the fuck out preaching to somebody that just don't want to change. Like they don't fucking hear you. They hear you, but they ain't really hearing you.
And how I look at it is like they're just not there yet. Like I told you, you're gonna remember this shit when it happened, and that's all I be thinking about. And people always come to me, damn, you did tell me. Yeah, I know I told you. I knew this was gonna happen. I already learned this a long time ago. Yeah. I've been on my little spiritual journey since like 2013. Like,
have you ever done any drugs outside of weed?
That's a random segue.
I mean, I get why you're asking me that.
No, because I mean, like,
I get it.
There's this thing that me and Jane want to try. It's called ayahuasca. Have you heard of that? You never heard of that?
No, I ain't never heard of that.
Hold on, let me write down ayahuasca. So
we talked about it on one of our other podcasts. Send y'all
like the word because it's spelled really weird. I don't know if it's like a Spanish word or what.
I don't know what it is, but you go to South America in the jungle. They make this. It's a whole concoction that they make, but it's all natural. It's all like leaves and
legit from the jungle.
Yeah, so you drink like a shot of that shit. It looks like mud water.
It's brown. It looks like dirt. Like,
like just dirt
and boiled it in water.
And you,
it looks disgusting.
No, but for real, like people have like we can show y'all this documentary after this is over. But you take it and you start hallucinating. It's kind of like it's DMT.
It's one of the purest.
So your brain naturally has.
I don't think I'm ready for that.
I'm ready.
But like,
I don't know if I'm ready for that. That shit just started making my heart race.
It's crazy. Because like your brain naturally produces DMT,
right?
But it's a small dose
THC.
of it.
Right. Yeah. So it's like natural. It's like you're just.
But all it does is just enhances it, and it opens up. Like it just gives you more DMT to your brain, and it opens up a whole nother port. You know how like
that's
when
what
they
acid
say,
does.
Yeah, like when you do acid, you never come. Well, you look at shit differently or whatever.
Yeah, right.
It's
like that, and you just have this whole realization about yourself. It's a spiritual thing.
I would really love to do acid.
But isn't acid like see? That's the thing with ayahuasca is like
I wish
it's more
they didn't
natural.
Name it acid.
Yeah, because then it sounds like it fucking man-made as fuck?
Like, no, like I asked this girl about it. Wow. let me not say I don't know if it's man-made, but I wouldn't think it is if it opens up. It just opens up a part of your brain, like he's saying. Like it's like shrooms.
I get that.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's like a chemical. I don't feel like a chemical could do that.
Cause like with ayahuasca, since it's
it
brewed,
would have to
like
be
well, I mean,
from
with
like
other
the legit
even with like
leaves.
other drugs, like I've done Molly before, and
I've done Molly before.
Yeah. So you know, Molly, all it does is just it overdoses your brain with dopamine. And that's the chemical in your brain that makes you happy.
It does, but it's still man-made as fuck.
Yeah, and it's man-made as fuck. But it helps your brain just overflow that dopamine. That's why you're so goddamn happy. And when you come down from it, the next day, your brain doesn't have any more dopamine in it. So now you're just depressed. You're depressed for no reason. So you're sad, you're down, and like makes you want to cry and shit for no fucking reason.
That's what it does. Literally.
She's nodding her head. She's choking.
Right.
Yeah. But that shit does feel amazing.
No, but yeah, ayahuasca seems intense because what people have experienced, not just regular people, but people that are like drug addicts or depressed, or they're just going through heavy shit, and they've like gone through therapy, they've been on medications that they've been prescribed and stuff. They're like, no, let me go see the natural remedy for this shit. And it's supposed to be some type of spiritual awakening. And they take it because it's in a ceremony with a shaman, somebody that basically guides you through the process while you're high as fuck.
It's not like you show up to the party, like, hey, I got ayahuasca, come on. Like, nah, it's like you go into it like okay,
yeah, they have like
you go into it like, okay,
like,
I want to
right
see
into the
shit
jungle
and get over my own fears and shit like
that. I
bet
you Janae did that shit.
She probably has done it. She's so fucking
girl. Did you see her new song with like the bells and shit? Oh my god!
The bowls.
Me and my friend on Friday the 13th, we meditated to that shit.
Really? We gotta play it. It's like
Janae,
she uses that little
I've seen it.
And then she specifically used certain notes so that it was like touching your chakras and shit.
Like, what the fuck?
It felt so good. It was such a good meditation session.
You familiar with like ASMR?
Yeah, we talked about that. Remember, because I was talking about when they
he tells everybody about it.
When they did the reality show, and they was
like, on that shit.
What did she say? Damn, I wish I could think of a line right now. I really wanted to hit that shit. I would have pulled the video up. That's just funny.
We got Strawberry on that shit, and now she won't leave it alone.
She's like,
when she comes
what kind of ASMR y'all
like
watch?
Whispering or like sounds?
No, like what kind of videos?
See, I don't watch that shit.
I watch them. I watch like the.
I've never actually looked that up. I just seen the reality one, and that shit had me fucking weak. I wish more.
With the whisper.
Yes, I wish I could think. It was
that was on Netflix.
It was the Real Housewives of New York, and they were
Real Housewives. They were whispering, and they were arguing. So he was doing like the sounds.
I seen that
cup
shit.
Dropping and shit. It was so funny.
It was the funniest shit.
That shit was hilarious.
Like that person that whispered on it knew every word.
He
of
knew
that argument.
every fucking.
Like, how do you know how to do 10 people around the table saying like,
and even like them throwing cups and like, leaving out the door and the footsteps.
Drop the cup on the floor.
But there's on cartoons, that's what they do.
Yeah,
like
it's basically
literally a person is doing those sounds. Yeah, like
crazy.
they have to study the video.
So
I learned that when I was in audio engineering.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
I didn't finish because I felt like it was making me not like it in school.
I feel you. I'm a really hard believer in once you try to make what you have fun doing into like your job, it feels like work, and you don't. I
didn't like it, so I stopped so that I wouldn't. Cause I did that when I went to school for cosmetology. I graduated, but I was like, brother, they made me not like doing hair anymore.
Oh my god, that makes so much sense. It makes so much sense.
Yeah, that shit made me not like.
This is gonna be a job. This isn't even gonna be a hobby anymore.
Yeah, I don't even like doing people's hair now. I mean, it was a good eye opener. Yeah. But then I went to massage therapy school, and I've been doing that for 8 years. So I just decided to let it go.
Hold on, so you don't do the massage thing no more?
Yeah, I'm not doing massages anymore.
Oh my god, you're like me. I get so bored out of nowhere. I'll be like,
did you get bored, or was it just like some creeps hit you up?
No, I've never had creeps. I maybe on one hand had creeps on some real shit.
That's good.
Yeah, I've never had creeps. I love healing people, but I just I feel like that's not really what I'm passionate about.
I'm all about passion. I'm like,
so to me, like he asked me one day, he was like, "What do you really like to do I was like, shit, I like to talk.
Yeah.
Podcast.
No, like seriously, I was like,
so you know,
this doesn't feel like
that,
work. You know? It just feels like so.
And y'all see, I be on Facebook all the time.
All the time. You need to have your own Facebook page, not a profile.
I know. I need a page. I need a
have
page.
likes, because just like you sharing that like meme, that could have jump started everything. Like followers,
even starting
like
your own
likes.
podcast, that shit will jump.
I am starting my own podcast.
You should post now.
Huh?
You could still. We gonna find out how to send that to. Make a page. Make a Facebook page.
Okay.
Guess how? If you literally make a page and then tell all of your friends on Facebook and everywhere else, follow my or like my page. Follow my girl.
All right.
And keep your personal profile. You can clean that shit up later on and be like, okay, I'm gonna do all y'all motherfuckers.
Hey, girl.
And keep it personal. She's like,
yeah, I am working on my own podcast. I'm not gonna give too many details, but once I get everything lined up, then I'll present it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah.
Everybody has a YouTube channel?
I do have I have a couple YouTubes. Like I have one for my music and I have one for my wellness page.
Yeah.
So I definitely want to do like a video podcast or whatever.
Yeah, we can write them down at the end of this, and we'll put it in the description so people can check it out and shit.
Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah.
So I'll make one for my podcast so I can do like the video part or whatever. But me and him been like talking about ideas and shit like that. Like, so he asked me, and I was like, I used to like 106 in Park and stuff like that, radio shows. Like, I even thought about, because I remember I used to like look up Terrence J, and I found out that he went to A&T for radio personality. Like I never really like dove into it, but it was something like that I was interested in. I was like, I think I'd be really good at that. Like I love music,
jumping into like music, broadcasting and communications and then like
stuff. I want to get into that so I can take this like even
radio,
further than how it is now.
TV, like just.
And I feel like I have a great avenue. Radio voice.
Yeah, you like no, like you just have it's something there.
Yeah, so it's and then what you saying, like I just go on my page and I see this is literally, I even think like this about myself. So people take what I say personal, but a lot of times I be saying the shit to myself. Like I post stuff for reminders for myself. I don't know. I don't really like, this is shit I think about. It's not nothing against anybody. It just be like, thoughts. Why do niggas do this? And why bitches do that? I mean, trigger somebody.
No, but look, that's what Twitter. It has always
and
been
even
about.
when I was on Twitter,
that's how
I was doing shit.
That's how Twitter has always been. It's like, well, I'm bored.
I remember people were so mad at me. I mean, I can understand why they were upset, but I be rubbing people the wrong way. I said some shit like, I know. I said
KIWI the black Donald Trump.
Like, God damn. I said I'm
something.
Right. I said I'm the Facebook Joe Budden. That's what I said.
That's a good way to put it. I mean, because honestly, okay, do you ever feel satisfaction out of getting a rise out of people?
No, I mean, sometimes it's funny how
I think you just be. I feel like you say it and you're like, I said what I said, and then people go fucking crazy. Then you just probably scroll and be like, I'm not about to waste my time, and you just
literally that's
and
it.
Just laugh at it and be like, what the fuck?
Yes, I just be literally posting my thoughts because everything I post don't go viral. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Or not even about viral, but everybody don't comment on everything I post. But as soon as I post some shit that people feel like they not gonna agree with,
I feel like you're just one of those like, if this shit fits type of people. Like, if it fucking offended you, you're offended by this, does it apply? Like,
I mean, and that's what I say. Because to me, it's like, I never tagged anybody. I never said who this is about. And then, oh my God, every time somebody argues with me, they be like, yeah, you can post whatever you want about me on Facebook. Like, bitch, I ain't even thinking about you. What makes you think I'm about to post you on my page? Like, I'm not talking about people in particular. I literally be looking at my like, I'll get on Facebook. I'll start scrolling, of course. This is what everybody do when they wake up. I'm scrolling, whatever.
Yeah, the first thing I do, I go to the bathroom. I take my morning shit, and I'm going to the bathroom, and I get on fucking Facebook.
Y'all needed to know that.
I mean,
No, but for real, that's all I do. Like, I'll scroll, and then I'll see some ignorant shit in the comments, or like somebody to inbox me something. It just be outrageous shit all the time. Yeah. For no reason. I just don't be understanding why people be thinking about me like that. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, I used to get picked on. I don't look at myself like a popular person. You know? I don't get it.
I don't know.
Damn, let me get a little
Like I said, there's an art to it. You know what you're doing.
Yeah, I was about to say, like...
I would be so satisfied if...
I do not.
No, he has to at least, be sober enough for that.
I would be so satisfied if I could just trigger everybody. I'd be like, I'm gonna fuck with them today. I'll get a satisfaction out of that.
I mean, I don't get a satisfaction out of it, but it's just funny because I'm literally just posting my thoughts and people take it so personal. Like, that was a meme. I just posted a meme and people like, what broke bitch posted this? Like, what the fuck?
Why I gotta be broke, bitch? How you gonna assume I ain't got money and revenue?
You ain't got no job. Go get a job. Like, what? I have a job. I've been working since I've been 14. Like, I can't have my own.
Ooh, speaking of hustles. Okay, so I see you got your what is it? The Just Fans thing or OnlyFans thing?
Shit. This is the first time I'm talking about this on the podcast.
Like spring shit on people.
I love it. Yeah. I mean, no, because we got a story too. So I mean, that's how I'm like, I'm interested.
Oh shit!
Now you can keep going.
Oh shit!
But yeah, what made you get into that?
Funny you should ask.
Yes, please. Well, you can give her some less.
Damn, I can't put out too much of my business. Do you mind if I? Do you mind? Okay.
Oh yeah, I ain't trying to cross no boundaries now.
No. He knows about the OnlyFans.
You have freedom of speech. You can be like,
Do I know about the OnlyFans?
All right, he takes the pictures.
Hey, but that's cool though. That's cool.
He gave me the idea actually. It was some shit.
That shit.
It was some shit going on, and I needed some money.
I feel you. No, I feel you.
And so, it was just like, I feel like you're a free spirit. Like, why don't you just try doing an OnlyFans page?
Yeah.
And I had already been thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, but of course I'm like, why is this nigga telling me to do? Of course I'm thinking it. So I asked him, like, why would you? He was like, oh, well, I feel like you're a free spirit. Like, you got the look.
Yeah.
Like, you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, I was like.
When I first seen you posting about it, it didn't surprise me because, like you said, like, if it fits you, like.
That's what he said.
There's nothing wrong with it at all.
Yeah.
You feel like you think you could ever be into it with her, or?
Now
no comment.
Right. But yeah, I'm not posting like, mine's is not like expensive or anything like that because I'm not posting me doing anything outlandish. Like, I want to make sure it's still in the avenue of who I am. Mm-hmm. So I'm not like.
That's totally understandable.
It shouldn't have to be your identity. You know what I mean? It's like.
Thank you. That's how I'm looking at it. So like, to me, I'm already doing nude shoots. Like, so really what happened, I'm like, shit, these niggas be in my inbox every day. I just start posting some shit and telling them cash at me. Nigga. And they would, and I send them some nice pics.
A teasy ass pic.
Facts.
Yeah. Now, like, the way that me and Jen can relate is because me and her cam.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I feel like it's.
I can see that.
That's why he asked me.
Really? Yeah. Especially with you. Do you dress up and shit?
Yeah, she'll put on like different wigs sometimes.
Oh, is that what you asked me about the cosplay shit?
I don't dress
this
up.
This is an interesting conversation.
I'm telling you,
yeah. So okay, the last podcast is when we started talking about. He kind of just brought it up, and I was like, "Oh, we're gonna talk about it now? Like, we're just gonna say it?" And he was like, "Yeah, I guess so. Let's just fucking say it."
Shit, what site do you guys use?
Chatterbait.
Oh, I'm on Chatterbait.
Yeah.
Are you? All right, so shit. Hey, we all in the goddamn same avenue.
Look. This is how I think I brought it up because I was like,
I can't believe I'm talking about this.
And I was like, I asked him, I was like, how do you feel about like like, I don't know if it was just if I was bringing it up as a couple thing or if it was just like, what would you feel if I was like, we're fucking down and low, we need some fucking money, we know this is like gonna
that's
get us
what I'm saying. We can relate.
Something.
It's like, dude, we need the money too, and fuck, sex sells.
It's really some money.
Sex sells. Like
that's what I say.
That's what he said. Yeah. He was like, shit. If I was a girl, he was like, you got an advantage. You're a girl. Like it's easy for you.
And if you pretty as fuck and you dress, you
like he was putting me on game. He took my pictures. Like he still be taking my pictures.
I get real like.
He don't get jealous. Like, I'm inboxing niggas. Like it's nothing like that going on.
Yeah,
it's
because
talk to him like this.
Yeah, niggas like this.
We know what they want to hear and what So it's
what they want to see. I mostly do like lingerie stuff. Like lingerie is like my favorite things. I buy a bunch of lingerie
and
like body stockings
and
pictures.
Stuff.
That would be fun.
That would be fun.
But like we do like but like we have like regulars that like always come see us and they're like, yo, we missed you guys. Like what the fuck y'all been? I like your new hair because I know I switch my shit.
But how do you build your? I haven't. Okay, I've only gotten on Chatterbait. Right. I only gotten on Chatterbait a few times. But how do you like build your following?
You just can't honestly,
with them.
Yeah, and interact with them. Yeah.
Like legit.
But how do you get people to even get on your live?
I don't know. Well, I think we get attracted because she's black, I'm Mexican, so they're like,
interracial couple.
Yeah.
Me and her get stares all the time in public. Like, people are
seen
like,
y'all talk about that.
Yeah, they look at us like a lion and a zebra. It's like,
that's so crazy.
No, we were in Walmart today.
That's so crazy.
And people were legit. We were walking down this long aisle, and it's like Moses parted the fucking Red Sea. Like,
no,
I feel that though.
People were like,
they get so flabbergasted. I'm like, what?
I know what you mean by that, and I've never been able to talk to anybody else about that.
Yeah,
because when I walk into a room, that's how I be feeling.
But that's because you're like beautiful. Like,
I mean, thank you. You guys are both beautiful.
Appreciate it.
No, I said,
but
my mom. Yeah, like my mom. One day we went to the bar with her. Like we went to a couple. Okay. We got my mom drunk one night. We went to the bar with her. She slept over here, changed clothes. We went to another bar the next day. So, like, she was like, do people always stare at y'all? I said, the fact that you noticed that, I was like, yes. Like, it's so regular for us that we're used to it.
Right.
We'd still notice it, but we know how to block it out.
I was about to say that. I know how to ignore people now. Like, I literally don't even look at them. I don't even give a fuck. I ain't got to be on my phone. Like, it's so... I just know how to just not even look that way.
No, true.
I be seeing people staring in my face and I just don't look.
Because she had to tell me today. She was like, weird. God, people are staring at us. And I was like, who? I'm like, I don't even notice it no more. But
I still notice it.
But yeah, with the whole Chatterbait thing, fucking... I don't know. I think they're just attracted to see a black girl with a Mexican dude.
Yeah.
And
her with her wigs.
Fuck. We got like...
it's different.
We got thousands of followers on that shit.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get my followers up, but I need to get outfits. I really want to get in like.
A lot of times you don't even have to do the most.
Girl,
I just want to get on there and
me to
maybe
twerk.
dance. I was about to say, I might just get on there just to
song.
dance.
And we say if you want to request a song.
It's like 5 tokens or some shit.
Facts.
Pay a little bit.
Yeah, I got my little tokens written out and shit. But like feet pics, shit like that. I do like lingerie.
You can sell your videos too, like all on that shit. Or you can sell your pictures.
Yeah, right. I did see that on there too. And where they can just access it online. I mean, like
a lot of the time, it's like we'll fuck for probably like I don't know, maybe 40 minutes probably ish.
Yeah. What?
And but we'll be on there for like 2 hours, hour and a half or some shit. But a lot of it is just her dancing. Like she'll be twerking and shit. Yeah. I'll put baby oil on her. And
like they legit talk to you. They'd be like, so, what did you do this weekend? Like, and we're like,
yeah. That's how it is in the strip club too.
you finessing, like, but it's just on camera.
And they feed into that shit, man.
They do. Yeah. Really, I mean, okay, so I need to get on there like 2. I've had weird requests too. I even had to do a picture for a weird request.
If you're comfortable with it, what was it?
It was just a feet pic, but he wanted me to get in a specific. It had to be very specific position.
He showed another picture. He's like, I went like this.
Wow.
It's like it has to be like this, and it needs to be 30 seconds. It was like very specific.
Wow.
That's good. No, we've
had some. One of the weirdest ones. Okay, well, we actually got a couple of them. So one of them, this guy, he has a fetish with. I I guess red lipstick. So she wanted her to put red lipstick on.
See, I love fetish. It's so easy. I would love to do
because
fetish.
they willing to pay so much.
Yeah, just for something so little. You know what I'm saying?
So they wanted her to put red lipstick on and give me head. So she did that, and he was just cha-ching, 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 cha-ching.
And I was like, well, okay.
Now there were some off the wall ones. The one, this guy, he wanted me to like rub my dick on her, not like in her nostril, like rub it on her nostril,
like in my nose.
And then he wanted me to, he wanted me to ejaculate in her nostril. And I was like, I said, no, I'm not doing. Yeah,
do you know,
that's too much, bro. I said that's too much.
Can you imagine how bad that will burn shooting?
It probably hurt and burn. I couldn't imagine. Yeah,
shooting into the back of my throat.
It's in KIWI week. No, he legit asked us to do that shit. And I was like, nah, I ain't with that, bro.
And we're on cam, so we're looking at each other typing, and he's like, and I was like, absolutely fucking not.
I cannot believe what I just heard.
No, like, I was like, absolutely not. That's gonna burn my fucking eyeballs and my throat and my nose. That's like
that was off the wall.
No, that's like snort. Like I've seen weird fucking videos of bitches snorting up cum, and I'm like, are you fucking crazy?
Get out the room.
Yeah, I'm not even.
Can you imagine how much that would burn?
That shit's thick too.
That's acid. Bodily fluid.
I mean, I have my boundaries.
Pure protein. And you know,
dudes will get mad at like. Do you guys get guys who are mad at like how much y'all charge?
No.
Well,
Everybody's.
Some of them
they're
will
like
try
willing.
to negotiate. They're not necessarily mad, but they're like.
But the majority of them, they're like willing to pay.
Y'all are on chatterbait. I be dealing with niggas in my inbox.
Well, that's the difference because when they're in your inbox. They're in your box to try to holler and try to get at you.
I mean, they don't even. They'll be with the shit until they see how much I charge.
Yeah, I'm not.
Like you're not about to see.
But it's like when you log into Chatterbait, you know what you're getting into. Like,
that's
you're not going into the gambling room expecting to gamble for free.
This is exactly why we went on a fucking camping.
One of the easiest ones. This dude, he was like, please have her put on your watch and let her jack you off.
And his watch is like...
He had a fetish with my watch. Like, like there's nothing special about this watch. Like,
it's so...
Like, he was just like, please put this on. And I was like...
It fell off my wrist. I had to hold it on my wrist because I was like, this shit... we got bony wrist. I was like, nigga, what?
That shit.
And he was like,
okay, he probably was imagining himself jacking off or something.
Maybe.
That shit was just dangling.
One of the common ones too was like they want her to jack my dick off with her feet. Like there's a lot of foot fetish people on there.
And wear stockings. I charge to put on my. If I have stockings on already, obviously I'm not gonna charge you. But if I don't have them,
me that she was like, if they want me to dress a certain type of way, they gotta pay more. I'm not coming to the door in my heels. I was like, yes, bitch, I feel you. I don't be playing. I be like, you want to see my, just to see my.
Yeah.
But
I want to.
You gotta pay at least $30 to me. Like that's just to see it. They ain't even like close up.
Yeah, especially with like today. I mean, they can screenshot your shit.
I mean, they can. And to me,
they can make
I mean,
it
is
what
it is.
You
know, like I said, I damn near be ass naked. That's the only part you you know, you just don't see my nipples in that area.
Oh.
But to me, it's like you're stupid because you paid.
You really,
why would you?
But they're fetishizing you. They're like, oh my god, this is like you might be somebody's dream. A lot of niggas' dream girl.
Yeah, man.
Period.
For real though.
And they are willing to pay a subscription or whatever the fuck it takes.
Yeah, it's some. I still got a few. Yo, I swear to God, I got one subscriber right now on my OnlyFans. Every few days, he send me money.
Girl, I watch. You know how I like to watch those documentaries about the sex
now. I'm
industry.
like, shit. I be sending. You know how you got to cater to him sometimes, so I send him like a little. Oh,
you're a top fan, bro. Like,
and he'll still tip me. I'm like, shit.
No,
so I put his name as Fave.
No, for real. Like, we watched a documentary that was on like Netflix or something. We watch a lot of like stripping or porn documentaries on like Netflix.
I used to watch a lot of stripping. I'm sorry, I gotta go to the bathroom. We gotta pause.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
No. Okay, so the whole top fan thing of you just doing a little something for them. So that just segues into like when we watched the documentaries. There was one girl, she was camming. And her husband knew about it. He wasn't a part of it. She was just a cam girl. And one of her top fans, he sent so much money that she got like a boob job with it. He sent so much money she could afford to get her titties done. Wow. And she, as a gift to him, she would always like just FaceTime him personally. FaceTime, Skype, whatever. Right. She would just spend like some time hitting him up and be like, "Hey, how are you doing?" Right. Like, you know, whatever. And
look at my boobs.
Yeah, basically. And so she just spent time video chatting him and gave him a little chance to hang out
fell in love with him?
No, like on the documentary, she actually flew him out. I think she thought online. I think she thought she kind of liked him. I don't know. She flew him out to her city, hosted him, had him staying in there or somewhere nearby. Yeah. And when she met him, she was kind of like, she was like, he's in love with me. I'm really not feeling the vibe that I'm getting from him.
But
and
why
she was weirded out.
I would not do that.
She was weirded out. Yeah. I think because she was like, he paid so much money.
No,
she felt guilty.
That's not how you hustle it. Fuck that.
He probably even paid to like just like
you can never feel bad.
And I was like, this is an online entity. You should not
like he paid that because he wanted what he paid for, not all this extra shit he giving him.
No, look.
And that's what women be doing in relationships too. Just giving more. A nigga and they don't even be in relationships. But you like a nigga, y'all fucking whatever else, and now you giving him more than what he told you I don't want to be with you.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Lord, don't be surprised. and the girl was like, no, like she was like, he's being fucking weird. Like they went out on the town.
You flew him in the city.
Yeah, she legit took him on a tour of her city. And
like he's not acting weird. He thinks you like him.
Yeah. he was like some nerd dude. He was like, I really care about her.
Yeah, because like I mean,
and she was like, I don't want to I don't want to hold hands. I don't know what he thinks is gonna. They weren't even friends hanging out.
I think what happened is she saw him and wasn't attracted.
But she saw him on FaceTime and knew he was a big dude. Like, you could see.
She's stupid.
And she was like...
She was just
dumb
stupid.
for that, yeah.
And but look...
Because if I'm fantasizing over you and you fly me
fantasy.
out...
You flew him out. That's some shit on her end.
You sending me a message like, okay,
I can see if he like, what? Oh, I'm going to pay to come out there. Like, that's... You didn't cross boundaries with your
He was supposed to be there for like a week or something. And
no, she liked him.
No, she thought she did.
Oh, right.
She was like whole ass married at a house and he was like staying in another little hotel or
I think
Airbnb.
She just wanted him to spend more money.
And that's what she thought. And then when she got with him, it was not the...
Oh, okay. I feel it.
I think that when she was camming and he would FaceTime her, she probably felt like... She was like, I feel a connection.
No, you only do that like 1 or 2 times.
No, this was a regular thing because he was spending the most money. And then when she met him in person, she was like, it's honestly kind of weird. I'm like, well, bitch, you've known him for 5 years online.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be. It's not going to be the same.
Financial transaction. Mm-hmm. Like even with the fave, like I've only sent him 1 free picture.
Yeah.
He had to spend at least $50 before that even happened.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was weird because the girl was excited because she's like, for 5 years he's been my top. Like we FaceTime all the time.
She was fantasizing.
She thought it was gonna be something more, and then she saw him in person and was like, I honestly don't even like you like that. Yeah, I'm married, and like she basically blew him off. And was like, this is honestly kind of weird because I actually meet him in person. I was like, bitch, you should have kept that shit.
What did you expect?
Yeah.
It was business. It was a comfortable situation for 5 years. You say he been here for 5 years.
Yeah, now you didn't fuck that up. You didn't fuck that up.
And you broke his heart because they were showing the man's reaction. He was like, I thought it was gonna be way more than
Because
he thought they were gonna have a sexual encounter and like have at least be friends and hang out. And she showed no interest. Every time he wanted,
fucked up for that.
And her husband was like, well,
waste his time 2018 or 17.
Right, I think that was 2017.
And her husband was at home like, I told you not to meet this nigga. He was not comfortable with it at all. But she was like, well, I'm paying bills and stuff. And her husband was like,
is stupid.
And when she met the dude, goddamn, the dude was in love with her, and I think she felt that, and she was like, bro, we're just fucking on camera together. Like I just make you jack off on camera. Like what the fuck? And she was totally rude and
I don't think it should ever
him.
Get that personal when you're doing it for entertainment.
Yeah, and I said, you're going to be so cold to this dude and bring him to your city.
How is she still with
Day
her
after
husband?
day, they saw each other, and it was awkward to watch. I was like, this is making me uncomfortable.
What is wrong with her?
I don't remember what documentary it was, but it was about cam girls. It's probably called Cam Girl or something like that. But it was just like, what the fuck, girl?
Did you ever, when you're doing your fan page, do you ever incorporate toys into it or no?
You don't have to talk about it. You ain't gotta answer that. Yeah, I'm about to say, you ain't gotta answer it. Just say pay for the shit, motherfuckers.
Yes.
Shit, pay.
You get what you pay for.
I mean, period. That's what I would say about our Chatterbait.
No, yeah.
So to me, like, I'll say my price. If they pay, I say my price and I keep my word.
Period.
I'll put it that way.
You're the boss of your shit at all times.
So yep.
If you want to see some shit, nigga, I got prices. We have a menu, a price menu.
Yeah, I have my shit typed out.
Yeah, we do too. I don't have time.
Facts, because I already, like you said, you research the shit. I always make sure I do my research first, and it was just like, make these niggas pay for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they will.
And start with the smallest thing.
And they will try to negotiate. No, there's
and
no negotiation.
And some people's smallest thing is, I saw a girl, now mind you, she had a lot of followers.
Yeah.
But her shit was $6.99. Not $699.
$6.99.
$6.99. And she was posting sex shit, like her riding niggas and shit like that. Damn. But she has so many followers that it makes sense.
It makes sense. Yeah, if she's like blown the fuck up.
But I'm not doing it.
I mean, you know,
my
when you got that many
followers,
big, like, you don't know who you're gonna attract and what they're attracted to.
But at the same time,
I'm not doing free promo with me and my coochie out.
Yeah, definitely not.
So it's about what you comfortable with for one.
Yeah.
But then also, like, if you got a large following, like, yeah, if my following was large, I'd probably make the price lower just for the simple fact that. But at the same time, that price gonna come with what it come with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
On my only,
you want to spend $1? You want to get $1 quality.
What I love about OnlyFans is they can tip you on your pictures, and they can just send you tips. So I post what I want to. If they want to see more, they just pay me for more.
You have to pay me.
And I post that on my shit. Like, you want to see some?
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
You know,
whereas,
this is what you pay.
With Chatterbait, it's live. It's camming. It's like
right.
You're on fucking camera.
But even with that, you take your time. Like you said, y'all chill for however long. Y'all have sex for
It's a lot of foreplay.
It's a lot of foreplay. It's a lot of.
It has to be.
It's a lot of buttering these people up. Like,
yep.
Not that I don't like buttering the people up. We're hanging out. Hey, we're not gonna jump in. Our fans know that we're not gonna jump into it.
Nothing to see after. That's when you watch porn. After you nut, that's it.
Mm-hmm. And they know that. Yeah. And they know that.
So you gotta build it up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It takes time for that.
It does.
Yeah, it really does.
And they know that if
you gotta learn to ignore the comments, like how you said. As far as your post goes, but like with Chatterbait,
we get nigger this.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It'll be that, and then it'll be like, oh, he's fat as fuck, or you know, like you just gotta ignore them.
Mind you, he done lost so much weight, so it's like. Y'all motherfuckers just comment.
So it's not for someone that's insecure. You know what I'm saying? I did have, of course, I had to get comfortable with my body. I can't even remember my first nude shoot, come to think. I don't even know what my first nude shoot was. Oh, I think why I was so comfortable with it is because I used to dance.
Okay,
so
that makes sense.
So it's like, okay. Shit, I'll take a picture with my top off and just cover my boobs.
Cover your nipples.
Just don't fucking touch me. Mm-hmm. And I make sure I feel comfortable with whoever. Like, if I do a nude shoot, I'm shooting with the same people. Of course, I'm shooting with Lance. But I also shoot with True sometimes. He would not feel comfortable with... Nobody's ever felt uncomfortable with what I do. Yeah. When I started dancing, I was dating my ex-girlfriend. Yeah. I told her straight up, look, if you're going to be with me, this is what I want to do.
This is what you do.
Yeah.
This is what I want to do, and I'm about to try it. So you either gonna be here for me or, you know what I'm saying, like, but I don't want to keep thinking about this. And I tried it. It wasn't, I like it, but it was not the environment for me. I'll put it that way.
I can understand that.
So that's why I like camming. I can do what I want.
You're
I can post what I
want.
I'm in control of everything.
Yeah.
I don't feel unsafe. I don't feel like niggas gotta touch me. You know, that's uncomfortable for me. Some women don't give a fuck, which is cool. You know, I'm cool. I wish I didn't give a fuck because I'd definitely be out here dancing to keep it hot. Like, I like it. It's fun to me. Yeah. Like,
I mean, that's why I like
quick
when we
money.
do it. Yeah, because it's
like,
not a job. It's like...
It's fun.
We talked about it, and at first it was like, basically me throwing out the idea of camming to him, and I was like... But yeah, you were like throwing out the idea, or I was throwing... One of us were talking about camming. And basically, I didn't want it to seem like I was trying to cam without Sam. So we talked about it. Yeah, there has to be a discussion. You can't just do it and then not tell your significant other. So I was kind of like, how would you feel if I did it? Obviously, I didn't know that there were couples really doing it like that. So I thought it was just a girl thing. Just women doing it by themselves, getting money. And then I did more research and I was like, holy shit, like there's couples out here just fucking on camera, like.
And I just feel like, why not?
Why not?
And because the way I looked at it, I was just like, well,
he's like, well,
if I'm gonna catch my nut, why not get paid for it?
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, well,
and it's fun. It makes it a little more exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying
it puts some spice into your relationship.
It does, because it's like, haha, we're getting watched and I'm fucking and y'all are paying us to fuck. So and we talked about it and then we were like, you know what, fuck it, like let's do it. And it was just one of those like, baby, I don't want to do it without you, because honestly, you know, I'm not one of those toys girls. I can't sit and fuck myself all day.
I really feel that, and I think that's why I haven't really gotten to the like cam shit.
Yeah, because I'm just not one of those toy girls. Like
I'm really not.
I just don't have a vast collection of toys.
I mean, I bought some specifically for this.
But it's like I get so bored with toys. Like,
it's boring.
We bought one specifically.
That's why I just like.
I'll be like, are these girls really making themselves come, or are they really just acting?
They're acting.
Yeah, and obviously you make it. You make
like you
money.
Probably did some stuff before that just for appearance.
Yeah.
But outside of that, like you're just faking it.
Now, some of the bitches that know how to make their pussy come over and over and over for these cam shows, I'm like, well, damn.
Now those
bitch.
are like the real nymphos.
The nymphos that just like, love coming and love sex. That all they fucking want to do is have sex. And
that's why I like fetish work more, because it's like, okay, you're just like really into this weird thing. I'm cool with doing this weird thing, and you're willing to pay for it, and I also can be sexy while I do this weird thing. Yeah. So it works out. I ain't gotta do no shit that I don't really like doing. That's how it was.
We as far as toy goes, like we don't really do toys like that. We have them, but
it's a cute little razzle dazzle.
Yeah,
but I don't want to do 45 minutes of you playing with me with toys. I be like, give me the motherfucking dick, man. Like, no, I be like
I might do like oral. Like I would be into doing like oral for a while. You know, like oral on me or oral by, you know,
or whatever. I motherfucking
like that would be fun.
Down.
Yeah, you
but
know
look.
Like I'd be like, if you want me to go, I was about to say, if you want me to go for this many songs, pay this much. You know that like that's shit you pay for. You know, like it makes it more fun. Then I can play with them. I could stop, play with the crowd. You know, it's just fun.
Have you heard of the Lush?
No.
Girl.
That's the shit. That's the truth. That works for both of us. I love that thing. Hold on.
Look.
I'm going to have to come bring it in. I'm come bring it in.
Yes, I would love this. My reaction.
It's clean. Oh my God.
It's clean. It's clean. So, yeah, we haven't used it.
We haven't used it since the last podcast. But I wish Lance was in here for this.
Tom, come here.
You
walked in.
Lance, you coming in. We
just said we wish you were in here. You walked through the door, babe.
We talking about some good shit.
Talking about sex.
Okay. Let me tell my testimony, honey.
Go ahead.
Don't be kissing me.
Okay. Lance got his headphones on. Let me tell. Oh, y'all are so cute. Sorry. Let me tell my testimony about the Lush. And this is coming off of our camming, and it's clean. I promise it's clean.
Yeah,
if you've ever seen, you see the cam girls, they had a little pink thing hanging out.
Where you get it from?
Girl, we got to tell you about our new spot. It's called Hustler Hollywood on Wilkinson Boulevard, across from the Walmart, beside Paper Doll Strip Club.
Okay,
honey, it's classy based in that. You gotta spend money in that sex store.
Send it to me. What?
Let me see the
No, like bro, you gotta spend. That was $120.
Wait, can we open that door so I can see what Dynasty doing?
Yeah.
What's she doing?
Open the door, baby.
I got it. Sorry, y'all, for the
It's all right. I do not like Jägermeister.
That shit is so good. No, bro, that thing it works for both. Like it helps her out, and it definitely helps you out. Like because here, can you hand it to me right quick? I'm gonna show y'all.
Oh, he's one to demonstrate. We already did it on like.
Where she go?
She's walking right here.
So like, okay, well, you know how like your clit and like your G spot is like going up towards like
the front.
vagina. Yeah, so that part right there, that's where that goes in. So you put that in, about that much of it goes in, and the rest of it sticks out.
Depending on how, you know.
So like when and you can still fuck. So like when you're doing it, you feel the vibration going in and out too. And like the more that you go in, the more that you go in, the more you're pushing her G spot with the vibration.
Look.
Wait, y'all just said a lot.
It looks like.
Y'all just said a lot.
It looks like it's gonna feel like something, and it's clean. I promise you. We bought toy clean. We just clean the shit.
I do have toy cleaner. But so you can still fit.
Did you turn it on, babe?
Yeah, I turned it on.
You can still fit the dick in there.
Yeah.
It's made for the cam girls be getting fucked with the goddamn thing.
Okay,
I never seen one get fucked with it.
This is the app for it. So like, check this out. Like, I bought it. I bought it for the for the cam thing, but then I also bought it for her to like wear it in public, so I can fuck with her. You know what I mean? Like, you know, we go to like a restaurant or some shit, and I'm like
that.
Yeah. So check this out. Okay, so this is the remote. So that's the remote for it. Okay, so there's a frequency on there. So now.
Okay, I've seen this.
Oh.
So I can control that shit.
It's clean.
Like,
it's clean. I promise.
So I can go high mode.
And both the tip, the inside and the tip.
I've never felt one get that high before. I've never felt a vibration.
And then check this out. So like now,
play that Future song.
Yeah. So like if you're by yourself, right, or like if you're at work, so like you go to music.
You put the music plays with the shit.
What? Yo.
I'll play All About the Money by T.I. Now I'm gonna have to put the shit away because I don't want the shit to get monetized on YouTube, but.
Right.
It goes with the beat. So hold on, you'll hear it. But yeah, like while you're just sitting there at work, maybe you typing or some shit and you just
That's some bullshit on a call. Goddamn.
Yeah, wait till you hear the bass drop though. Wait, you'll feel it.
I got 6 shots.
Jeez.
No, seriously.
And the best part is like she can have it on. I could be at work, and if she's feeling freaky or some shit, like
it's Bluetooth as fuck.
I control it like while I'm at work, and she could be fucking 50 miles down the road.
They have an online thing, so if y'all had an online relationship, you could be in California, and you could control. You can make customized vibrations for her. On camp, she could be like, "Baby, let me FaceTime you real quick," and you sitting there customizing the shit from California.
Yeah.
Wow.
Technology is incredible.
And this is the other thing with like the cam thing, because you can send whoever your customers or whatever, you can send them your username for this thing, and you can charge them for how long they can control it. So like
the cam girls, that's their favorite tool.
Yeah. And like
a
lot of it goes into acting too. So
of course.
It's like, okay, give me $5 for the code. Okay, now you got to pay $3 for me to have it on for 1 minute.
For 3 seconds.
That's literally what I do.
Yeah.
That's literally, I'll be like, join my Instagram. Girl. They pay for the Instagram, and then after they pay for the Instagram, I'm like, you gotta pay for the pictures.
Chatterbait, that shit
I'm putting
rules
too much
everything.
business out.
Oh yeah, no.
I'll be like, bro. That's the easiest money you ever.
Business.
Yes. And it's
like, fuck up my hustle.
No, like for real, like it's the easiest money. You could be like, oh, this weak ass vibration, but it's like,
yeah.
On Chatterback, that's the easiest money you're gonna make.
Like, imagine if she had it in her right now, and I could just be quietly just.
And I could be like.
So how do you get them to like once their time is up? How do you make sure they're not?
Oh, you just turn it off yourself.
Oh, like their time. Oh.
There's like a whole web account you can make, so you can be like.
Well, like on the app, like.
But if they got the code, can't they just log in whenever?
You can always just turn off the Bluetooth.
You're the.
Just turn the Bluetooth off.
Oh, just turn the Bluetooth off.
Yeah, we're like.
But can they connect to it whenever?
If I turn it off right now, they ain't gonna. You can't do nothing.
Yeah.
So what if you turn it on later?
I mean, they would never know because they're not.
It will probably be like you're gonna get their stuff is not even on. You can't even send it. You can't send a command to something that's not even turned on, and it can't come later. You know, it's like
okay.
You kind of it's like
I don't use Bluetooth that often.
But yeah, bro, having sex with this thing, I'm telling you, that shit feels good for everybody.
And you look at it, and we're like, it looks like it feels like something inside. No, it feels like.
Yeah, I feel straight pussy.
Is inside
when I'm going in it, I'm just like, damn, it feels good. It's like her pussy's like, just like squishing on my shit, and then it's like,
it's the crazy, and it's on your, it's fit for your G spot and your clit.
Yeah, when he said that, I was like, I see that. I can picture the whole thing.
It make you want to slap.
Yeah, so like with it just by itself, it's like it's already hitting it. So when he penetrates, it's just pushing it up.
It's just pushing it in there.
Yeah, so
damn, that probably makes you squirt or something.
Yeah, it probably could. Yeah.
All right, I'ma head out.
Facts.
That should be hitting. Like, and then he controls.
That sound like some shit that make you crazy.
Level, and you be like, wait a second.
That's a lot. That sounds like a good time.
It's fun. Yeah, it's fun.
$120 and it come with a charger.
I'll pay for that.
Honey, I was like, how the fuck you supposed to charge this thing?
$120.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that.
Hustler Hollywood on Wilkinson Boulevard, across from the Walmart. You can't miss this. It's a sex store. You gonna ride past like they got sex mannequins in the
and I mean, you know,
window.
It's like, you know, say y'all ain't even around each other, so hell, she's at home, or you might be at work, or you might be out with your boys or something.
I need that.
Hit you up on FaceTime like, baby, I'm freaky right now. You just pull out the app and just.
I'm on the way.
Look, you could be like, I'm listening to this song right now, and it is shit.
That's funny.
That is the freakiest
nice
shit.
Or, you know, even if you're high, you know what I'm saying? You high, you listening to some kind of music, just put that music on there. So
that's fucking hilarious.
They got a fucking Bluetooth pair. You don't have to use them when they go together.
This one's intense. Yeah.
With the ring?
One is like a fleshlight.
It's a flashlight. That's Bluetooth with.
If you in a long distance relationship, they got a fleshlight type thing for the man. It got ridges and rings and the shit move up and down, vibrate everything.
Yeah, gyrates and all kinds of shit.
The vibrator that's like, but it's like a vibrator and. It goes like this.
So
and it rotates.
the harder like, let's just say, like, the harder you jack off with that pocket pussy,
it correlates.
That's how intense yours is gonna be. Yeah.
Shit.
So like, if he goes deep, if he goes deep, the dildo or whatever is gonna go deep into you, and like, you know what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
That shit is wild. He was telling us all this shit.
For real.
I said technology is too advanced.
Yeah, that shit is a motherfucker.
And it was like,
that's too advanced. That's really
guy,
too advanced.
He wasn't creepy at all. He was the sweetest guy. He was like,
every time I go to a sex store, they have the nicest people.
He was like, oh my God, is this like, are you guys in a, he asked us, he was like, are you in a long distance relationship? And I was like, no. He's like, well, if you ever find yourself in a long distance relationship or know anybody, this is what these toys do together. And I was like, wait, there's toys that can correlate across the country from each other. Like, what the fuck? Across the fucking world. Like, that's crazy. For camming, I'm looking like people in other countries can control that shit. Obviously, pay me, but
right.
Yeah, like, there's no limitation to it. Like,
that's why those cam girls be
so mind blowing. That's so mind blowing. A whole other country.
Girl, it's fucking crazy.
What the fuck is signaling fucking
these sex companies, sex toy companies?
I have a sex board game that I made myself. And it's fun, and you can play with 2 to 6 people.
How did you come up with the number 2 to 6?
Because I mean, it ain't gotta be 6, but so, like, you know, depending on the pieces, partners. So you ain't gotta be, you know, some people just want to have fun. You know how people do.
Yeah.
But it's just a board game, and I have like different designs for it. I just took some bottle caps, painted them, created the board game, made the questions. It's like truth or dare. It's called I made it so long ago. It's called, I still have it. Me and him played it. I still have it. I made it a long time ago, but it's fun. I played it with another couple before. Like, it's fun. But it's called Love Connection or something like that.
Yeah.
Or it's something like that. I can't remember.
We'll talk about it later.
Right. Yeah. But anyway, basically it's like truth or dare questions. So one questions is like with the questions it's like you getting to know the person. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then the other the dare part is like the steamy shit. Ooh. So it kind of is like a hot and cold game. So you don't know what you're going to pull. So if it's just a question, or it might be some shit like suck on your partner's bottom lip, or give them a lap dance, or
that's what's up.
Pull up their shirt with your mouth, like some shit like that. Yeah. And then it has a random stack too. So whoever loses at the end basically got to do like a favor from the other person.
Oh shit. That's pretty dope. Yeah, I like that.
So I'm really trying to get that shit like sold in the sex stores. I wish I could like sell that. Yeah, I'm trying to get it sold. I just want to get rid of it. It's fun though. It's like really fun.
No, seriously, yeah. Because some of the sex games or the dice or whatever, it'd be
super generic.
You'd be like, it's so generic. Yeah. Like my shit is really fun. Like I said, I played it with a couple before. And so we have fun.
I think that's what makes it fun too, like having a party with you,
like all y'all just do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, oh shit.
It's like a sex community. Cause
I think it would be
people find it really taboo, and not everybody's like girlfriend is with that, or you know what I'm saying. The man might not be with that. They might be like, nah, fuck that. And
so you got to be really comfortable. You can do it with your friend. It's really fun.
Mm-hmm. Sexually,
because it's not like actually
sexually fluid.
Don't put that in your mouth. Stop it.
That mouth.
And then want to throw it.
Cute. That is so funny. But no, like seriously, it has to be like mature people that are sexually comfortable with like. Don't come in here if you're gonna be acting real. I'm scared.
I mean, confidence is key.
Because if you wanted to bring it over here, we have a night.
If you feel
all adults, shit. If Lance wants to play, we can definitely do it. Because like I said, it's not like you doing anything. It's not like complete, like really inappropriate. It's just like real flirty shit. Yeah, it's not an orgy. Like. It's just like, oh, it's a bunch of couples. Like we learning shit about each other. We learning shit about our partner. We having fun. Out. It's just funny. Like you're drunk. Yeah, right, exactly. So I did it with my ex-girlfriend and a couple of our friends, and it was fun. We had a good time. Yeah. And then it's not like you gotta do it with somebody you don't know.
No, you have.
And even if it is some people like that, like a bunch of strangers, people come. That's how I made the game, so for it fit everybody.
Like,
So yeah.
So everybody has a good time.
Yeah,
go KIWI.
Thank you.
Sell that shit. I'll fucking buy it.
I really want to sell it. I swear.
Trademark it. We ain't gonna say no name.
I even looked up like how you get a board game made. I still want the pieces to be original, like the bottle caps. Like I was saying, like
that's really cool how you did that. Yeah,
that'd be a really cool trademark. Like
we should definitely play it. Like right. Like I want to keep all that shit original. Even the colors on the board. Like y'all will see when I bring it over here.
Like I would love to.
Lance, would you be comfortable with that? Us playing with that?
No, we gotta find another couple. I have a couple in mind. We just talked about.
Rhea! Right! That would be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that would be.
Rhea would make it really funny. They would probably argue which would be hilarious.
I told Jane too. I was like, man, like. So we're renting this house. I'm not really trying to do too much to it. But like when I go buy a house and shit, I'm definitely installing a stripper pole in our shit. And
he wants one.
Yeah, I really want one bad. I want one bad. Like I want it to be a whole setup. Even the the podcast room would be like.
Yeah, but
it's gonna be insane in
like
here.
A man cave type. Yeah, I want it to be a bigger space for. Like this is like I want it to be 3 times as big. Like this is this podcast. It's cool.
This is a nice space, yeah.
But like,
it's a nice starter space.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a rental space.
Yeah,
but it's like, no, when we buy our house, I'm like, no, I'm aiming for like extra, like a fucking man cave type thing. That'll be the man cave.
Like maybe a 2-car garage.
Yeah.
I want a dungeon too.
This is news to me, y'all. So, a dungeon to what?
A dungeon.
What? We'll talk about that later.
A dungeon. Are you talking about a sex dungeon?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Like 50 Shades of Grey.
No, I'm looking like
like some shit like that. Like
I'm looking like if you want a dungeon, I'm like, are we
50 Shades of Grey dungeon? I used to get.
I mean, I don't want to get weird, but
no, because you have to spend money to make a dungeon.
Well, I know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'll be an investment.
And you know what I like about like paddles and shit that they sell?
I mean, like, you're into SMN?
Huh?
You're into that?
I've never actually tried it, but I do like being spanked and stuff, like with the paddles.
Like, that's
shit
cute,
is,
but it's like, I don't want a whole dungeon.
Though.
I don't want to be handcuffed up to some shit and you're like beating my ass. Like, no.
I mean, you didn't make dungeon sound scary. You should have made it sound like a love dungeon. A love dungeon.
I'm over here like, am I going to have to call you sir? Thank you, sir.
Well, I mean, we're not into that. But like, I mean,
exactly. Yeah. So I'm like, why do we need
maybe daddy or something? You know,
I'm like,
I
don't know what y'all call each other.
We'll call it the boom boom room.
No, the dungeon is
boom boom room.
I'm like, a dungeon is extreme. I don't want to be slapped across the titties and you're like, call me sir.
That might feel good though if it's not a hard smack.
See,
think about it with a little paddle.
Yeah, baby, ain't nobody trying to fucking.
Did you read 50 Shades of Grey?
No.
That's why. Did you read it?
No, I ain't read it either, but I know it ain't gonna be no Rodney King beat.
Listen, no, it's not like that. Like when it was like, hey baby, when it was on 50 Shades of Grey, it would be like, okay, so this is what I'm saying about the paddles. Okay. They can hit you as hard as they want, but it doesn't give that sting. It just is like a, it's not really a sting. Whatever padding they use on it, it just gives like a good.
It makes sense.
So the impact kind of excites you,
but it's not. It's not like
the impact, like the anticipation of it being like a ouch, like a hand or a belt. You know, a belt doesn't really have. It's not the same surface or something because. Like, he's used a paddle or whatever. It feels good. It doesn't feel like a hand. It doesn't give that
Hey, my man.
I'm like...
It's nice. I like it. I got, like, the little flog shit. Like, with the little...
With the straps.
Yeah, the little straps. Like, it feels... It's a different sensation.
Yeah. I can understand
so you
that.
expect, like, a smack like a hand, but it's, like...
It's
softer. It's more intimate. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And she don't know when it's coming.
Because you can do it at whatever time you want to do it.
Oh, it's so sexy. I'm thinking.
Oh, y'all.
I like it. It's nice.
It's
but yeah, so like if you think if you think about like them doing it on your boobs, like it's just basically making your nipples hard.
I will watch it.
It wouldn't be like, oh, that hurts. It'd be like, oh shit, like that's some stimulation. Yeah, it feels nice.
Speaking of that,
a dungeon just sounds like intense though, because I ain't even on.
Yeah, it did sound intense.
Yeah,
I was gonna say I ain't even on.
Probably should have said it that way. That was my fault.
I'm over here looking like not level 1. No, we ain't even level 1.
Get your ass in here and put some lotion on the skin.
She said we ain't even at level 1. What's level 1?
I mean, we do shit, but he ain't been whipping me yet. Shit.
Y'all don't use like
The only thing I've ever looked at was like the little extended one with the little piece of padding on it. It's like little
yeah, like I got a little thing like that.
But I feel like
it feels so nice. And then I got the little feather shit. That's nice too.
Yeah. Maybe we keep going to hustle like Hollywood. They're gonna have to give us a goddamn endorsement. I'm start being like,
hey, you know, it's a billion
I might just have to
marketing.
introduce us into that kind of shit. Because for me, I'm like.
But I think we should do a shoot. I want to do like a cosplay shoot together.
That'd be cute.
Or maybe like some type of fetish thing. Like I have locks. You like your wigs and stuff.
I love my wigs.
I think that'd be dope. And some lingerie, of course.
That'd be really fun.
Mm-hmm.
She's been wanting to do like a sexy lingerie calendar for me.
Oh, I like that.
That'd be fun.
That sounds like a lot of work, though. Is that not a lot of work?
No,
though?
it's just a few pictures and you put it on a calendar.
It's 12 different
Yeah, like 12 different outfits. But you gotta get, because not every shot is gonna be. It's never gonna be a one take Jay-Z type status thing. It's always gonna be like you're gonna have to be taking pictures for a fucking while. That's a project, right?
Really, I mean, it depends on how long you've been modeling.
But I feel like we probably would just click.
I feel like we would kill that shit.
I feel like we would click because you've been to.
How long does it take you to get good shots of me? Not that long. We'd be shooting like 30 minutes. At the max.
I take really good shots of her, but she only feels comfortable with like.
I only feel comfortable if you're there, and then it's like, with you, I feel like we would just click.
I do too. I think that's why we should do a shoot. He
like,
already got his shit going.
If Kiwi's like, I trust your motherfucking judgment. He's my photographer. Like,
yeah. Facts.
I'm like, well, that just makes sense.
Yeah. And it's crazy because when I first started following him, he wasn't as good as he is now. Yeah. But I saw it. Like. The girl taking the picture, it was like, I could tell it was kind of like some beginner stuff, but I was like, nah, this quality is just like something else.
Something
like I just knew
quality will just.
I just knew it, and you gotta know the angles. That's the main thing. He knew what he was doing. I was like, he just gotta do some more work. Yeah. And so I don't know how long we was following each other before any of this happened. Yeah. But I asked him to do a shoot for me and my best friend, and then of course one thing led to another, and here we are
when
today.
It happens.
Hey.
But I knew like he was already a good photographer. Like, so you gotta know the angles. I mean, I've been doing this shit since I was like 14. Yeah. So just on and off, and I just know.
Just modeling.
Yeah, modeling. Taking my own pictures.
Yeah, really. When I was that young, I was taking my own pictures too. Setting up a camera, running over, because you got, back in the day, you had 3 seconds, bitch.
To get in that motherfucking pose.
There wasn't no 10 seconds. And if he had a flash on that shit.
It is funny when you do it with your significant other though. You know what I mean? Because it's not business. You know, it's kind of like, you know, you're comfortable. You could be like, all right, y'all can kiki and giggle and shit. And and then you get the best shots with that.
Our last shoot was the best shoot we've done. But I've never asked him to, like, actually, like.
You did a good job off of a motherfucking iPhone camera.
Yeah, that shit was good. On the angles. That's angles.
He gets my angles right every time.
He does.
And that was right
here. Your pictures are great.
Thank you. Like, he's always my photographer. I mean, like, I don't trust nobody. Like, I mean, I trust maybe 2 professional
you always got some people. Yeah. It ain't even backup people. It's just like, okay, I'll work with you too. Yeah.
Like, but if I want to come to you for the type of shoot that you do, I'm gonna come to you.
Facts.
But when
and that's why I go to True for certain shit, because he's more like Lance does a little more like what's it called?
Boudoir.
No, boudoir. He does more like
what's that?
That's nice.
The one you do with
oh my god.
That's you?
That's
yeah, that's her.
That's me when I had some meat on my bones. Huh? That's Will.
That does not look like you.
Girl, I changed these wigs like I changed my drawers. Girl.
What?
Girl, that's me when I had some meat on my bone. I was like, I'm thick.
Aww.
she's like, hey,
look at her dancing with the teddy bear.
She dancing with the
Girl, that does not look like you, honey.
Why? Tell me why. Because, like, now I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't know. Maybe, I think it's really just the angle.
I don't wear lipstick that often.
Maybe it's that
Definitely.
too.
And then
and the black hair, maybe. Yeah. I don't know, because you just had a black
I change my hair all the time.
That just doesn't look like you, girl. I just feel like
that. No, that was literally the thickest I've ever been in my entire life. I was like, ooh, I'm a shit.
Yeah, I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that, because I'm looking at your face, and I'm just like.
Do I look like I was pissed off? I look like I was. I look like I was done.
I mean, you do.
You look good.
Don't get me wrong. You don't look crazy in that, girl. You look like you look the fuck good. I just did not know that when he showed it to me. I was like, why is he showing me this?
Here's the other one.
No, that picture.
Okay, that's you right there.
I look like I was. Pissed.
That's you right there.
Every time I look at those pictures, I'm like, I look like
girl,
I was
you
mad.
Look good.
Thank you,
honey.
He didn't like he didn't like the look Kim pose.
That is a little Kim pose.
And for him to be over
but
here
that's because I was just getting into it. I'm like, no, I don't like that shit. I don't like another man doing that.
And the photographer that took those, I trust him wholeheartedly.
Yeah, that's why I only shoot nude with that one guy. Yeah. You know. Oh, actually, that was.
And then once I met him, you know, I got comfortable. I was like,
got there that same day.
I think my first nude shoot was when I was pregnant.
Really?
Which is kind of weird to think about because I was so comfortable. But I think, like I said, it was because I used to dance. Like, that's the only thing I can think.
Yeah.
Because before that, I would do, like, what's it called? I always forget this word. Suggested nudes. Like, you know, like...
Yeah.
What's that mean?
Like, where you might be
it's
nude.
Teasy, but it's
like teasy, but you're not nude.
Yeah.
I still do pictures like that.
Yeah.
But I feel like the first time I did nude was...
Those are like some genius kind of pictures because it leaves imagination for the viewer.
It makes you wonder.
And that's why I'm getting these tips. I mean, I'll show my boobs, but for the most part, like, even on Instagram, I'm always posting shit. Like, they can't see nothing, but they know, like, shit, she's almost showing it.
Yeah, it's like that. Like, you know, it leaves that imagination. Because once you post it all out there, it's like, okay, I don't see her naked, whatever.
Yeah.
But that's what like it comes almost so low where it's like, ooh, you can see her pussy lip.
Yo, I really just recently posted something where you could see, like, this guy called it my airplane. What is it called?
Airplane landing?
Yeah. And you could see that, but I didn't get naked or anything. Like, I just kind of pulled my panties down or whatever. It's like, oh, that shit is so sexy.
Guys love suggestive
They love shit like that. Like, I never, that's why I'm like, I'm not posting I don't give a fuck if you get mad. Like, to me, that's, if I get exposed, you better pay for it. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, you might
and then we're over here, like, going to extreme.
Yeah, like I would feel real
on camera.
I mean, but y'all getting paid for it.
Yeah.
But we said we're on Chatterbait, but nobody knows what we're under. We haven't put our username out
because there's a million people on there.
We
so
actually blocked
you're not gonna find
North
me.
and South Carolina and Florida. I was like, you can't even like.
I did block North Carolina, DC, and a few other places.
I was like, yeah, y'all ain't gonna see us that easily unless you say you're from.
We've had one guy invite us on his fucking yacht.
On what?
He invited us to his yacht one time. He was like, y'all can come.
Legit was like one of our best payers.
I get a lot of couples that come to me.
There's couples that say they want to.
A lot.
Yeah, they're like.
Yeah, I had one couple hit us up, and they were like, we want to meet up with y'all and, like, you know, have sex, basically, like an orgy or some shit. Like, we switch off, like, on some swinger type shit.
Yeah, they wanted to swing. And I was like,
I don't know about swinging.
And they were like,
I don't know.
We can come down, like, where you want to meet us.
Y'all wouldn't do it for the right price? That's personal. That's a personal question.
No, not really. No, I mean, I don't know if I would
how
do
it
it.
feel.
Yeah. I don't think I'm at that point in my life yet.
It would be like, I don't know how swingers do it. I don't know if do y'all do it side by side in the same room, or do y'all take each other to different rooms?
I figured swinging is like you got to be in the same room, right?
No, it doesn't.
Sometimes
no
they
rules.
go in separate rooms.
Because you remember we saw that. That's why I'm like,
I'm not doing it either, bro.
Lance said, "Fuck the bullshit."
Look, I'm secure and I'm good and everything. But look, I ain't God, and I'm not about to listen to this next man dropping wood. And I'm sitting, and I'm like, damn, I ain't heard her like that. Like,
if I completely get it. I had to make logic out of that. Like, no man wants to hear his woman submitting to another man. That's basically what that is.
Or getting dragged harder than he could. And it's just like,
you never know what it's gonna be.
And then a bitch, wait now.
Or maybe, or you know, if the girl,
don't let me.
She might be shocked. You know what I'm saying, baby?
She might be fucking you. I mean, well, like, she might be fucking me better than she could, and then it's
and
like,
I'm looking like, this bitch was squirted all over my man. I walked in the room, this bitch was squirted all over my. What the hell y'all doing in here? Goddamn.
Right.
Tipsy topsy turvy on your ass.
Yo, what? Right? I had a threesome with one of my ex-girlfriends.
I'm like, wait a second, man.
Bruh.
It was all 3 girls, or?
She plead the fifth.
Okay, all right, never mind. Never mind.
She said
do you care if
I mean, obviously.
Ooh, say however you feel.
It was a few of us. It was all girls. It started with me and we was all like with our partners. It started that way, and then one of my friends walked in. Me and my girlfriend was doing what we was doing. And then she went and just grabbed her. She just went and grabbed her. And then turned to this thing.
It was all 3 girls?
And then 2 other girls came in.
That's what she's talking about.
Damn.
Keep up.
And then 2 other girls came in. And it was that.
Ooh.
And then, but what I brought this up to say, you know, my girlfriend and one of my friends kissing in the fucking room. I'm like, what the fuck y'all kissing
you
for?
You look like, wait, bitch.
I had to pull bitches apart. The fuck y'all doing? The fuck?
Don't be the sex
I took
police.
a bathroom break and y'all hold.
Why are y'all kissing? What the fuck? We're having sex. What does kissing have to do with it?
No, yeah, I'd be like, wait, why is y'all kissing in the mouth?
What the fuck?
Our threesome was pretty interesting.
Hey, I can't shout her name.
Yeah,
Not yet.
we can't say her name.
Don't be putting business out. You can't.
No,
put
we
out.
could probably do it.
I mean, she don't care, but no, I mean, I'm not gonna say her name.
That's my girl.
But it was crazy because I just made a post, like a random a post on Facebook, and I was just like, "Who trying to join the team?"
No, you didn't. It was very nicely worded. You're not.
Well, I know.
It
I'm
was
saying,
not misogynistic. Like
no, yeah, it was. Yeah, it was like, look, me and my girl trying to have
so
fun
like,
with somebody else. Like, who wants to join?
What the fuck you mean a team?
And then fucking. So,
I feel you though, sis. For real.
So then, like, she's in my inbox and she was just like, "Yeah, I want to be with y'all." I was like, "Okay." So then
Baby,
I told.
Say it accurately.
I'm trying to. You won't let me finish.
Be with y'all. That's what she said.
No. She wants to have fun with us.
Okay, say that.
Can you stop interrupting me?
Damn.
Damn. Okay, so I screenshotted the profile and all that stuff, and
why is it an echo?
Yeah, I don't know. Hold on.
That shit random.
So she was just like, okay, yeah, like I want to have fun with y'all. So I screenshotted it and I showed Jane and I was like, do you approve? And she was like, yeah, she cute, blah, blah, blah. Like, bring her over or whatever. Because we don't just, like, jump straight into it.
Of
we
course,
were like, yeah,
like,
we got to get to know this girl.
No fucking way.
So she comes through. She hangs out with us for a while. And fucking, we was just feeling it. And, like, it was so much anticipation going on. Like, we were kissing.
We had hung out multiple times before.
Yeah, I know.
But you didn't say that. Like, no, you made it seem like we were just, you put out a post and then that's.
Oh, like she was some random chick or something.
No. I mean, I know this girl from my past.
Okay.
Yeah,
I know her from
I'm
my
like,
past.
no, we had hung out multiple times. I was like, girl, like, we vibe. Like, I'm,
That's crazy.
That was
the first time y'all heard that she
my
wanted to come at y'all?
Mm-hmm.
Well, at us. Because I thought she was just hanging out with us off the base of she was our friend.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, she's
Where's
interested.
Dynasty? Okay. All right.
Yeah. But no, like, we had heard that she said, oh, yeah, like, I've done threesomes before. Like, it was nothing new or extravagant to her. And she was just, like, hanging out with us. And that became my homegirl, too. I was just like, she cool as fuck. Like, I met her through you. And I'm like, oh, she's cool. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, by the time that you said that, it wasn't news to her to be like, oh, I'm trying to fuck with y'all.
Yeah.
She wasn't the first to say it, but she was the one that we were like, oh, shit. Like, we've been hanging for months. Like, just chilling.
So, y'all wasn't shocked when she said that?
I thought
It caught me by surprise because I had never talked to her prior to the whole post. It was like, I just made the post and then, she was like, yeah, I like y'all.
I see her.
Or whatever. And then, so yeah, we hung out for a couple of months and shit. We found some time to like go to the beach. It was bike week. And,
ratchet night.
Yeah. So then like.
Yeah, that's when you gotta do it.
We was just like, hey, you know what I mean? Like we living it up, this is us. And fucking, so we're hanging out, we're getting drunk or whatever, and then me and Jane was sitting at the table at the bar, and so I was looking at her, I was like, baby, you trying to fuck around?
You gotta ask me. I think the day
that's
before.
really how it goes. Like,
it really is.
And you gotta be in the mood in that moment.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think you asked me the day before she had came. Like,
yeah,
we was like. She was like,
and it has to be the right girl.
Yeah,
some of these bitches be tripping.
No, yeah, she was, and we already established.
Yes, baby.
She's like, mommy. But we had already established that this was not her first like go round. She volunteered that information to us, and we were like, "Oh, girl, you just cool, like whatever."
Okay, I feel you.
We had no intentions. Okay. It's not like we were praying her. We were like, oh,
right.
I think he was just trying to introduce.
It came real natural.
Well, to me, on my end, I feel like she was praying on y'all. I mean, maybe she just was fucking with y'all, but somewhere along the way, she knew y'all.
We knew it was going to happen eventually, but we just weren't
hanging
so
out frequently. Like every weekend, we were hanging out.
Yeah.
So then, when.
But then, we're at the bar table, and I was like, "Baby, you trying to fuck around?" So then we call her over.
She out there twerking on the damn dance floor, and I'm behind her. Niggas is like, "Oh shit, y'all together."
I had dudes tapping me on my back. They was like, "Damn, bro, that's you." I'm like,
"It's her, me, and Sam."
And they was like, "Damn, bro, come on, bro, you share it." I'm like, "No, hell no,
hell no."
I was like, "This is mine. Fuck that."
Would it be all like? Her,
talk about share like it's 5 bitches around.
Dancing and shit, and we.
So then, like, we all just kind of like sat down and looked at each other. It was like, y'all want to go back to the room? And
we went and got us some motherfucking pizza.
Facts.
Well, hold on, that was after the fact. First. Hold on, so then like,
it was after the
so fact. Then like we get back to the room, we dancing and shit,
we
twerking on each other and all that stuff, and then fucking. So Jane was like, "Fuck this." I ain't gonna put out the details of it, but basically it went down. The shit went down, and like
basically, 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 this is my take on it. Sum up of the fucking weekend, because you went the long way around, which is cute. Like, I mean, obviously, but the long way around was we had hung out with this girl for a couple times. We was like, we headed down to Myrtle Beach, whatever, and texted her, just happened to fucking text her and be like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "Oh, I'm on the way to Myrtle Beach with my new boyfriend, well, whatever the fuck." I don't know how long she's been talking to him, because I think she went missing for a little bit. So we was like, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And so we were like, Myrtle Beach, bitch, we're almost there. Come fuck with us. And she was like, bet. She was like, I got a new boyfriend. We're like on the way to the beach still. And then she was like, oh, my new boyfriend ain't gonna fuck with me. Like, I mean, I'm already almost there, but he's here for his little brother's graduation or something. It was like the end of fucking school. Like, I don't know what the fuck. So we were like, okay, well, bitch, we're already here. So we got our hotel in line. We here. Right. We unpacking. And she was like, basically like, my baby was.
She left
her
him?
boy. Yeah, she's basically like, he basically dropped me off at Myrtle Beach for y'all to take care of me. So like,
wow.
And we was like, come stay with us. We already paid for our room. Boom. We were there for
so y'all low-key was plotting on her end.
No, we weren't. We were literally like,
y'all was just like, come on,
we were just kind of like, what are you doing? And she was like, I'm in Myrtle Beach. Like, she was like, I'm here, bitches. And I'm like, oh, well, bitch, we here.
No,
I didn't think it was always there for me.
Well, of course not for you. For me, it was. I was like, shit.
See. Wow. So when she got there that afternoon, we spent the whole evening getting turned up.
That's hilarious.
We had a great time. Next day, or no, that was like the same day.
Yeah.
We was out turned up the fucking whole fucking afternoon. And then it fucking happened, and I laid her the fuck down in the motherfucking
after the shit happened, bro.
I legit was like, we was just.
I was like, what y'all want to eat?
I didn't even get to say my piece.
Okay.
Ooh, that was sweaty, but you wanted to yell over me so bad. No, but like legit, that was my first lesbianic experience.
What?
No, that was my first time. I was like. I've been eyeing her. I love her vibe. I've never been with a woman.
Did you go to
yes. That was the first time.
That's how you know for real.
That was the first time I ever tasted pussy. That was the first time I was like,
"Oh, did you like it, girl?"
I was like,
I miss it.
No, to me, I was like, it like how niggas say it tastes like water, or does it taste like anything?
It doesn't.
I was like, holy shit, it doesn't. Now if it did, I'd have been like, nah.
But
bitch.
it's like,
no, but I can't even. But it was like legit. We were all like just drunk as fuck.
It's like you want to just keep doing it.
And we all took showers, and she came out, and I think we were just dancing and drinking, and I legit like pushed her on the fucking bed, and I was like,
fuck it.
bitch, I don't know what I'm doing.
That's what my ex-girlfriend did. Like, she literally
like,
just
I'm gonna push you
down.
I pushed her down, and I was like, I'm gonna eat your pussy right now. I don't know what I'm fucking doing. And
I'm over here like, I was like, yes.
I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. This is the first time I'm putting my fucking wig back. I'm like, I ain't never ate pussy in my life, and I did.
You know, that's cold, bro. When this.
But you know what you like.
Back, you know
but you know what you like, so it's like you do it to another woman.
I was attracted to, like, obviously, like, physically to her, but, like, more, like, because we could, all three of us just hang the fuck out. We hung out that whole avenue. Like, that whole avenue.
That makes it more comfortable. Like, it can't just be a random.
We dropped her shit off. She was like, yeah, my bum-ass boyfriend said he gonna spend more time with his families. I said, fuck him. Drop your shit off. We already got our hotel room. She dropped her shit off. We said, you want something to eat? Let's go get something to eat, something to drink. We day drank with her. We walked on the beach. We had a good fucking time. That whole little puny ass, broke ass Myrtle Beach weekend. And she got her pussy ate. Pussy foot. Like, for
one
real.
Of the sexiest parts, bro, honestly, like, was when they was like bumping coochies. That shit was sexy.
Oh, no, yeah. I was
that
like,
shit was
I pushed her down.
I was
said,
like, shit.
I said, I've always seen it. And that's one of my favorite things to watch is fucking lesbians tripping.
I bet it felt good too, honey. That shit felt like,
that shit.
I was sitting there.
Y'all bringing back memories.
I was sitting there in prison pose. I'm like, damn.
No, that's still one of our friends.
You just watching that shit going down. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, I'm still friends with some of the girls I've had sex with.
Homies still call like each other, text each other, like, how you been doing, like.
And that's what makes it good, like, because when you get, like, the girl that was kissing my ex-girlfriend, you know, my ex-girlfriend ended up telling me, like, her and her sister tried to come at her on some shit.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Like, you crossing lines, but the friend that got pulled into, both of these people are my friends. Wow. So, she kissing one of the friends, you know what I'm saying, but the other girl... You know, it never, like, I'm still cool with the girl to this day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, like... Yeah. It's not awkward. We don't never even talk about the shit. Like, it's just some shit that happened.
It just happened. It's sex. We're adults.
It's like, it just happened.
And our homegirls like that. We're like...
Dynasty. What is she doing?
I'm surprised the sun is still fucking out.
Yeah.
You know what? We did this whole threesome thing when my ankle was, like, legit
that was like a
broke.
year ago.
No, I'm talking about like I'm talking about my ankle being
that
broke.
was like a year ago. This motherfucker, his fucking ankle.
The night that we did it, like I was crossing the street and
we were going bar hopping.
I stepped off the curb and fucking I don't know how, but I cracked my fucking ankle. So we're walking back to the room, dude. My ankle, like
he legit,
my shit, like this
rolled
whole, like
his whole
this whole
ankle.
fucking side right here was like black. A fucking baseball. So like. I'm over here.
No,
like,
look.
This shit ain't about to stop me.
No, that was I think he was on a mission. That was legit the afternoon or evening. We were like bar hopping on the strip of Myrtle Beach, and our hotel was legit like the next block off the fucking
peg
strip.
leg this shit.
And we went to this biker bar or wherever the bikers go, and it was, and he was like. Limping. He was like, he stepped off that curb bar, and we was like, he said, "Oh shit!" And he was like,
I started to cry.
He was
it
like,
hurt that bad.
And we were like, "Are you okay?" And he was like, "We still going to the bar." In my head, I'm thinking he still wants us to have sex with this girl. Like, and he limped his ass across the street. And we went and spent like an hour and a half at this bar getting drunk, dancing, and he couldn't even two-step.
I'm about to say two-step.
He could barely two-step. He was just up behind me. She was in front of me twerking, and he was like, niggas was just dapping him up. And I was like, this is the stupidest shit I've ever seen. And so on the way back to the hotel, we had to maybe like walk like 2 blocks. So he's limping 2 blocks trying to get to the fucking hotel. And we get back in there. Well, we passed the little pizza place. We said, fuck it. Let's go to the pizza place. Get us some fucking pizza. We did. We got these humongous, ignorant Italian pizzas. And then we went back to the hotel. We all on Snap like, yeah, we got fucking pizza. And then we fucked each other. And then we all fucking was like, yo, Girl, drunk as fuck.
I said this opportunity might not ever open itself again, so I'm taking advantage.
And we all had sex after we ate like a slice of pizza. It was a good night.
It was a good
awesome.
No, this motherfucker's ankles was fucked. Like
no, I'll show y'all a picture of it on my phone. Yeah, this one. My toes got purple.
It was black and blue. She turned. I love it.
Man. We should wrap this up so we should.
So
so we can talk about another episode.
It is 2 hours and 12 minutes.
Yeah, we did.
I was about to say
we did good.
Minutes.
We talked a lot.
We did talk a lot.
All right,
damn, I forgot to see if Rhea could pull up.
It's okay, girl. We'll have our own like little thing. Oh my God! Don't let us get a fourth mic because it's gonna be like me, you, Rhea, and our coworker Naja.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna go out with my homeboys that night.
That's funny.
We're gonna be in here cackling.
Hey, it's gonna sound like turkeys in the room.
That is funny and fucked up at the same time.
He loves to say women sound like, and it's not just women. He's always like, you and your mama sound like two turkeys. I'll be like, fuck you.
Alright, we're about to get off of this bitch, man.
Right. Wait. It's
refried beans,
collard greens, KIWI
in the building, and we have Lance B photos.
Ooh, we're gonna tag their social media down in the description box. Man, if you ain't listened this long, you lame as fuck.
I forgot that we got the feature of Dynasty in the background.
She said,
shout outs to Dynasty.
Yes. She said, wrap it up.
She said, hurry.
Bye.
All right, we out.